What's going on? 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 What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
don't care. There's still 4 seconds left. Q can't hear this. That's besides the point. Anywho, hi Cedric. Thank you for the 4 months. Hi Hazel. Hi Mara. Hi Mimic. Hi Mish. Thank you for 20 months. Stop giving me money. What is wrong with y'all? Hi Stranger. Hi Goon. I said hi. Wait, no, Mimic redeem stretch. Not even the 10 CC Lemon from the Dunkin' bucket. Oh, that would save me. Instead, I have Monster. Just pretend it's CC Lemon. Hi, Velu. Hi, Ronnie. Who else? Who else? Infinite for 6 months. Thank you. Hi. Stop giving me money, though. Hi, Kyo. I didn't even see Comey. I saw that it's Old Man, and I entirely ignored it and thought the blue was someone else. Hi, Comey. Even though you didn't redeem check-in. Kind of fucked up when you think about it. Streak survived the trip. That's crazy. Good job. I think that's everyone. Yeah, we should be good. You only asked for the get up every... Look, well, half the time you deleted it. So I had to just... That's why I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pin. Alright, hey, there's a message not safe for work. You should check that. Yeah, let me click that real quick. I'm not even jokingly... not even jokingly going to click that. Anywho, so yeah, look at what I missed out on. This could have been me instead. We could have been here for views like this. Scrano, please. Overlay. Look at this beautiful fucking view. I am pissed that this shit was not blooming. Next time. Next time. Oh my god, scrolling Twitter here? Well, no, I'm not scrolling Twitter. It was just this specific tweet. Before we start, I saw it, I'm like, damn, there's been so many pictures of the Unicorn Gundam with, like, cherry blossoms, and not once did I get to witness it. Next year. Also, seeing it at night would probably be cooler as well, for the actual ability to see it fucking, you know, lit up. On Twitter in this specific place. This specific... Oh, yes. It would fix me. Anywho, let's blow through this potentially, or not. We'll see how long it takes. I have like 4 hours. Yeah, the deer stuff. Well, yeah, so we'll get to it. The depending on where the pictures were. Well, if they were Nara deer, then yeah, that's more recent. Where was I last time? Oh yeah, that's right. We're day 1 back in Tokyo. Of course, you had to know what I was ingesting at the start of the day. A different coffee for like the 30 millionth time. Big Gundam High Bryce. Yes, Big Gundam looking better, slightly better than Big Gundam Japan when I was there. So egg addict, not coffee addict. I mean, look, the eggs were good. We covered this, I think. This was I think this is outside the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. My memory is seeing 24 and then thinking, oh, we're on the 24th. No, this is the 25th. I'm stupid. Yeah, so Imperial Palace is cool. You're not gonna see shit. Come to find out, I don't know who put it on the list. I mean, granted, it was like literally right next to like everything. There's only like 2 days out of the year that you can fucking see the thing. So we didn't get to see anything. So you're gonna see ISO, this is when ISO really decides to take pictures of like close-ups of the flowers. So, yeah, dude, but the cherry blossom's starting to bloom. They're getting there. We're almost like there. Yeah, it's the birthday and like one other day, but like, man, come the fuck on, man. Just let me like take a look in the house. Just let me take a look. It definitely, you know, I could have scaled this. I would have been able to take the place. I think this is edible replying to Bryce. It is edible to replying to Bryce. What did Bryce recommend? Oh, the Life is Better place, yeah. We did go there. This place was great. Would recommend. Edible came prepared with Japan reaction pictures, some fucking how. Edible's taking more fucking brick pictures. So during this time, I fucking pray to God Extricle's here. Extricle's doing his own thing. He's in Nagoya. Because he hates us and told us, like, the night before that he was going here instead. So he's here. Don't know where this is. I don't know. I pretend I know, pretend I'm explaining. Good pictures, though. Like, really good pictures. There he is. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. This guy approves. Look, they're all dry. I'm pissed. I wanted to wear some of this shit. But I wanted my own to own. But they said, no, you're not allowed. You can only rent. It's open 24/7. Everyone prays creates. Oh, 24/7. That's crazy. So even at night, this is open. That's kind of neat. Yeah. So now you're gonna get. See, he got to look at shit. We went to the Imperial Palace and didn't get to see shit but a whole bunch of fucking flowers. So ISO Flower Girl arc started mainly today. I think today is when he really was like, you know what? Close-ups of flowers, but stuff's actually starting to bloom. So it looks nice. Thank fucking God. Because up until now, we weren't seeing shit. Yeah. Yeah, like they're coming. Like barely, but they're trying. They're trying their damnness. What else we got? We got chicken. Quest is not here. He can't be with us right now. Pretend he's here. Never kill yourself, guys. More close-ups of flowers. He took a lot more close-ups than I thought, to be honest. Yeah, I'm happy that we got to at least, like, even if we didn't get to see full bloom for some weird reason, I'm happy that we at least got to see some. But for the most part, it wasn't like full bloom. And then, and any flower people in chat, look at all the different flower types that are here. ISO probably took a picture of almost every single one. More Torii Gate stuff from Extricle's adventure. This was... I think is this the only thing you got done that day, Extricle? Before it rained? For some weird reason, coming up and going down, they blocked the benches off. I don't know why. Edible coined it nicely. Shameful display of opulence, cast iron. Yeah. It's just like, there's really no reason. Like, they just said, fuck y'all. You ain't allowed to sit down up here. Another thing, horrible views from inside the Imperial Palace. Where you could walk, you were nowhere close to fucking anything. Like, all the other places where you could see, like, over the walls. It kind of sucked. Maybe they were freshly painted. Ah, yes. This is Extricle yelling at Edible that he found a bike store, but it wasn't the bike store he was looking for. Don't remember where ISO took this picture. Another cute mascot for you. This is somewhere in the Imperial Palace. I don't know where the fuck this would have been. Yeah, look, we're getting through all of your flowers here. Yeah. We were really running out of things to take pictures of at this point because we were like, fuck, there's nothing here. Yeah, Edible found where they make tires. This is where all the tires in Tokyo are made. In this one tiny building, according to him. Pain is magical. Then we were going... I think we were going to the station, and there was just randomly 2 of these bad boys chilling at the bottom of the steps with like a whole bunch of artist signatures and like drawings on them. So it was pretty neat. Didn't know it was the 50th anniversary. Don't know when this actually was taking place and these were put in here, but it was like really cool. I couldn't really get pictures of like every angle. Blue at the top, yes, it is blue right there. Got Conan. You got a couple characters in here. What was the other one? I didn't really zoom in on this. Yeah, so there's two of them next to each other, but sobbing I'm missing day 2 photos. Fake fan. Fake fan. But yeah, I wish I could have gotten more. I didn't want to go stand on the stairs behind him and take pictures. But it was literally on all 4 sides of him. Oh no, Extra got more stuff done that day. Well, I think this is still... No, okay, this is outside the shrine stuff. Still Nagoya stuff. Burbs. Actually, good fucking lord, that's a lot of birds. What is this? Extrical. To explain. Oh. Gotcha. Birdhouse, Japan. Don't know what this is. It's up to Extrical to explain it. Oh. Yeah. Another shrine? Okay. Just another, was this just like one in passing? This wasn't like something specific you were looking for? Ah, okay, gotcha. Oh my god, dragon. Randomly found it. Gotcha. Yeah, it would, realistically, would you, outside of the rain, kind of fucking you, would you say you wish you could have seen more, or do you think you saw just enough of Nagoya before it started pouring its ass off? We're trying our hardest. So we're in Tokyo. Okay, so there's a really old shrine here. We didn't go in because we didn't know if we could go in because there's like barbed wire and stuff. Come to find out, you can. I went in here with my VTuber siblings. I didn't get like a name of the shrine or anything. There's a couple really tiny ones in here and then a large one, but like this is all like really fucking old shit in here. I didn't get a better picture, but I also didn't take pictures when I was really out and about with them. The barbed wire shrine, yes. I mean, it's hard to see, but like this stuff's barbed wire. But yeah, I didn't take a lot of pictures when I was out and about with my siblings, unfortunately, so I'll just kind of have to talk about the day when it comes. Man, got the rain debuff even though he's from the rain. I know. It's for the best, Kyo, because we weren't with him. And it poured where he was, and it like lightly misted the entire time where we were. We got so fucking lucky. Just more water. What else we got? Yeah, more. I think ISO was just trying to get pictures of the random buildings. I really don't know what he took pictures of some of these things for. Clearly he had a vision. Oh my god, cat. I'm still pissed off. I just wanted to charm at one of these things. They just don't exist. They're not real. You can only buy like shitty paperweights of them and other things, and they don't look as good. I got lovely like charms of like all the other shrines and stuff I went to, but you want a fucking fortune cat that my sister asked for? It not fucking happening. Mexican place? Why did oh, this is the Mexican flag. Speaking of this extra, there was a taco place I wanted to go to in Tokyo, but we didn't have time. So next time we go back, there's a good taco place to hit up. Didn't even have fortune cat in the gachapon. They were all like paperweights, Mimic. I wanted like an actual like charm thing, unfortunately. So, okay, now we're getting into the ISO thing. So ISO wanted to go to the Grand Cypher Cafe. So I don't play Grand Blue. So for the people that do play Grand Blue, here you go. So let me paint the scene. We walked in. This was like 5 floors of cafes. There was one from, there was like Monster Hunter, I think. There was Final Fantasy. There was a Square Enix one with like Dragon Quest characters and stuff. There was this. And I think there was a basic one on the ground floor. So we walked in, and the lady was like, do you have reservations? And he's like, no. which was fine. It sounded like we weren't gonna be fine. And then a lady was like, "Oh, this is a Grand Blue Cafe. Are you okay with that? Are you fine?" He's like, "Yeah, that's what we're here for." Was there water? There's Monster right now. I had enough water earlier today. I'll drink water after I finish the Monster. So, we get seated. We're clearly out of our fucking zone here, because Isa didn't come prepared, being the Grand Blue player and fan he is. Immediately, two girls walk in behind us and sit down. And they pull, at least the one of them pulls out a full-on like folder thing that's like hard plastic protected and sleeves these bad boys. You can keep these, but these shits immediately went in sleeves. Did I miss the show and tell? No. Well, yes, kind of. This is day 2, but you're getting there. But yeah, they came prepared. They knew what this cafe was about. They clearly were regulars. Yeah. So they immediately sleeved this one, and then there was one of the guys as well. Hot men from Grand Blue. But yeah, so we got like a free drink and stuff, and then we had to get meals. So Edible got this. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like cherry or something. I had to get lychee. I was gonna get a melon soda, but I couldn't. I did, and then ISO's drink. I don't know if I took a picture of his. He did not. Wow, ISO, you fucking suck. Rip ISO. I'm sorry. I'm bad mouthing him. Well, you can see ISO's drink that he didn't take a picture of. It's Dr. Pepper. It's not Dr. Pepper. He had a little like glowing ice cube in there. So unpictured. This is why his phone is he's not holding this. His phone has Grand Blue on it. Mr. Pibb. Yeah, Mr. Pibb Japan. Speaking ill of the dead, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah. So speaking of this, his phone is just propped up because he was waiting for me to take this picture and post it, so I could give him my phone to take pictures of his Grand Blue account with his Grand Blue food and drinks. He has like 3 or 4 pictures that I DM'd him. It's just pictures with his phone, but he used my phone to take pictures of his stuff as well. But then obviously the rat, we had to get latte art, of course. Less it's more like detailed than the latte art I got before, but it felt less fancy. I don't know how real this art. I should have taken another picture because drinking this, I just made her face like really fucking long. It does feel empty. Looks AI. No, they're like pre-done. I'm pretty sure they're like pre-done. Like they got a like pre-done like stamp. It's like almost like a stamp, I would imagine. For all the cool effects. Yeah, because like you can see it's like indented. So I mean, I would imagine there's like stencils for this shit, but it doesn't look as cool. It's coffee at the end of the day. Who the fuck cares? Edible. I don't know who these characters are. I don't play Grand Blue. I know who Vikala is. I know that. I know who Viren is. That's the only. We went here the night before to see where it was. So I didn't take pictures of like the vending machine. I thought we took pictures like a lot more. For some weird reason, I'm like thinking that we took pictures and stuff was shown. Hydraulic cappuccino press. True. Exactly. Edible got. I think this is like fucking curry, bro. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I figured there'd be like a stencil kind of thing. It just feels so lifeless though. Like where's the fun? But yeah, you get Grand Blue. I mean, there was like the iPad they gave you had like literally like 100+ characters you could have picked from. So I knew they were gonna be stenciled, but it's less cute. But here's the main attraction. Had the Viren omurice. Oh, well, it wasn't omurice. It was a fucking omelet. I sat here and contemplated life for like 10 minutes. They had started eating their food, and I'm like, I don't want to eat it. I can't eat it. He's too precious. I love him. I love my mascot characters. But before even walking in, I knew exactly what I was ordering. I was ordering this. Unfortunately, it's all like steamed cabbage underneath the egg, and I fucking hate cabbage. So, but I was not going to be picky in Japan. It has shrooms. Razor was conflicted. You're right, Mimic. Hi, Darren. But yeah, I don't like mushrooms. I tried these. These weren't bad. They didn't really have a taste. I heard these are better for people that like don't like some mushrooms. I don't really care. They weren't bad. I'd eat them. I mean, they were basically just like cooked and like tossed in like the cheese. The cabbage underneath, not a fan. Choked on the cabbage, mind you. First time choking on the trip. I honestly thought I was going to throw up. How? One of the pieces of cabbage I was chewing, I did not chew it good enough. So it was like hanging by like a thread. Yeah. It was hanging by like a thread when I tried swallowing like a portion of what was in my mouth. And the thread would just not like disconnect. So I had like a part of it like in my throat and the rest of it in my mouth. But I could not swallow the rest of the stuff in my mouth. It fucking sucked. I literally almost caused a scene. I would have felt so fucking bad if I like gagged enough to where I threw up and I had to like spit that shit back on the plate. I probably would have got up and walked out. I didn't. I survived, but I did dry heave a couple times sorting that out. It sucked. But yeah, first of 2 times that I choked on the fucking trip. The second one, I think they were specifically trying to kill me. First time choking on the trip. Wow, good boy. Okay. All right, Mara. Anywho, so with every drink you got and every so like these drinks, they came around to the table and you got to get cards. So with the second round of lattes we got another card, and with our meal we got cards. But it was like random gacha, and Edible pulled the best character. But I mean, if you like gray and blue stuff, like it's a full like playing card like deck of characters. But this is when I'm going back to, we were clearly out of our league here. So are we done? No, we're not done yet. Why are these being posted? I think Discord is like framing me. This is more, but somehow. Oh no, ISO. Okay, yeah. So here we go. So ISO bought some stuff. Asking from the grave. Speaking from the grave, I'm getting there, ISO. I'm getting to the end. I mentioned we were out of our. Oh my god, it's the dead guy, guys. Look at him. Yeah, ISO wanted some stuff, but they didn't have what we wanted. But oh my god, rat, so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, everyone tell goodnight. Everyone tell ISO goodnight. Tuck him in the bed. Kiss him on the forehead. See, this is my phone. ISO was like, I need to borrow your phone. I need to pull up my Grand Blue account. See? I forgot. He did take a picture. I didn't realize he posted all of them. Oh my god, it's me. More standees and stuff. I think he only got the one. If they had a Vern plush, I would have bought it. I would have said, fuck it, I'm buying it. Yeah. Oh, you get to see this. Yeah, so this is the other one that was underneath, and then you got this one on top. Very, very cute art. And then he bought some pins. No, these. Oh no, we got these are the coasters. We got coasters as well. But we did not unsleeve. We did not want to look like Bakagaijin walking into this. So, going back to. Oh no, there's more pictures. What the fuck? All right. Well. Oh, this was right behind me. You had some little plushies and cups. I'm not gonna lie. So this cup was kind of nice. You should have bought it. And then. Why do you have a picture of Edible's meal? Wasn't for sale. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, wait, why do you have a picture of Edible's meal? You didn't take a picture of my meal. Why'd you take a picture of his? What the fuck? This is a gold brick. Okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, now that we're done with the cafe, so towards the tail end, should have stayed your ass out of there. Look, glasses. ISO wanted to go. Also, there's the what's going on guy. Everyone thank him for his service. So, back to us being out of our fucking, hi, extra. So, there was a lady walking around with a fucking binder of all of these fucking cards. At first, I thought she was like, someone with like the staff. She was talking to every table. She was just walking around and being like, hey, do you want to trade? So you literally, she went to the other 4 tables, or 3 tables and then us. Like, here's my whole binder. Are there any cards in here you want? I'll trade. And she was just making casual trades with the people. These motherfuckers must come like every day to collect all these things. Did you trade? No, ISO did not trade. I didn't have anything. I gave ISO all my cards. But yeah, this is more of like an ISO kind of thing, because I was like, ISO, this is for you. Is there a character you wanted? It's a real celebrity. Thank you for the soundbite. How'd you want me to get back safe and sound? I made it back. I had to go to Toronto. I don't think that counts. But yeah. So he got to play trading card sim, but in Grand Blue with a random Japanese lady. But yeah, the people that come to these cafes don't fuck around, man. So we sleeved these at least. They were probably very offended that we didn't take all of our placemats. I don't play Grand Blue. I'm sorry, random ladies in the Grand Blue or the Grand Cypher Cafe. I didn't mean to offend you if I did. More figurines that ISO immediately stopped and got. This is when it started raining. So from everything like here on out, it was raining. I got this. Oh, stranger, here you go. Are you still here, stranger? This has to be like an original run of Mr. Pizza, because not even like the stuff on like the top of his head is like the same color. This shit is rough. So plot to this, Mika opened up a global shop for the first time since I played Girls Frontline in like 7 years. The first day we came back from Tokyo. So I immediately stopped and was like, ISO, VPN on your phone and let me borrow your phone and place an order for it. So I bought this in a smaller Mr. Pizza plush. And then I had information that there was a tiny, tiny section of Girls Frontline stuff in a single shop in Akiba. So we came here, and lo and behold, what I was looking for, jokingly thinking wouldn't be here, was here. But this shit was manhandled to hell and back. The shit looks rough. I'm glad I didn't buy it. It was also 2,000 yen more, but I paid $68 in shipping. So at the end of the day, maybe this was probably cheaper and the better bet. But I did find Girls Frontline stuff. It was great seeing it and witnessing it. I'll need a Vera card just because she's my main rising. Oh, understandable. Belialed the best, but single shop. ISO taking picture of random boob mouse pad with I see why I took a pic. Why is there 100 emoji on this? So this is a random Akiba hobby shop. So it was like 6 floors of random shit. It's funny because we were gonna check this place out one night, but it was closed already. Yeah, so there's random Girls Frontline, like posters on the wall. This is, wow, this really looks like it's on the floor. This is the fucking wall stuff. So I got some Girls Frontline merch. Did I need it? Probably not. And then you have a whole bunch of like signatures and art from people. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I would have bought more, but I didn't. I'm glad I didn't come back here. I would have spent more money. It's for the best. I didn't buy a lot of merch, funny enough. More trading cards. Do some sleeves, I guess. I don't know. I don't do trading card stuff. This ISO bought these. I had the Girls Frontline sign out front. Oh yeah, you can see it's yeah, it's actually like raining now. It fucking sucked. Then I don't know where we went, to be honest, but here, more scenery, Japan from ISO. We're getting through this, I promise. We're gonna get there. Yeah, more scenery. I don't know where the fuck we're going right now. Oh, that's right. No, Edible wanted to go to the Pokemon Center to buy a baby like outfit bundle thing for family member. So we went back to another Pokemon Center. Still not the one that the person got stabbed and killed at. We never went there. Was this before or after the murder-suicide? This was after. This was a different one. That one was in Ikebukuro. This one wasn't. This one was not in Ikebukuro. No. Extra cool. This is when we're back in Tokyo. This is after. We went again. Edible had the double dip. The other one was before. This was the day. Was it? I thought this was after. You weren't with us anymore. The Ikebukuro one was when you were still with us. When the murder happened. This was well after you were gone. There is zero no affiliation with. Came back the next day? Oh. Well, whatever. We weren't there. It didn't matter. We were never going to be there. This one was cooler. They had a lot of other stuff. And I'm not in any of these pictures, I don't think, thankfully. He has an alibi? I have an alibi. Well, I'm alive, and the guy that did it's dead. Glasses, so the alibi kind of checks out because the guy also killed himself. Oh my god, it's the scene with that gang. It is. None of them were. Yeah, I didn't have a restraining order, and I'm not a stalker. Yeah, it was a lot of cool stuff. I would have bought more Pokemon stuff, but as we all know, I got fucked on my flight. So I had to buy a fucking suitcase, and I bought my suitcase literally last second. Me and ISO were rushing. So yeah, more Pokemon Center stuff. I have a restraining order on Extrical, understandable. Yeah, so Pokemon Centers are really cool. More pictures. Oh my god, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? I think it's more like, it's literally just same pictures, yeah. Just closer up. Oh my god, it's him again. Not any of the pictures were good. White guy spotted. Oh yeah, so I bought some little plushies of G11 and M16. That's Peppery Splash. The standee is kind of fucking expensive, 2,000 yen for just being a little bit taller than the little keychain. That's also a standee, whatever. I bought a G41 thing. Don't know when I'm gonna wear this because this character is basically naked. This is probably gonna be like a sleepwear kind of thing. It's a jersey though, and I was like, I can't get Girls Frontline merch. This shit isn't made anymore. I have to buy it. Also, this large, come to find out, Chinese large is different than, I guess, Japanese or other Southeast Asian large, because this one's kind of small. I don't know. I do not fucking know. So this is like only the second like merch I bought up until this point. I was really holding off buying stuff because I really wanted to be like, oh, I'll fit it all in my fucking single suitcase, knowing it wasn't gonna happen. This is from the sweet shop with the testicles that me and Edible bought. Should have bought it all anyway. I couldn't. All my stuff is still in totes here. I bought more than I should have. We like had to triple dip looking for porn for Edible's wife. And it ended up just being me and ISO buying random stuff, and then I took them to the BL section. Always buying testicles. Look, they're good glasses, and no one in my family liked them but my uncle. Edible thought they were delicious. But yeah, we went, this is from the Kyoto sweet shop. I took a picture of the boxes the other day. But this is like just red bean paste stuff. Most of their stuff was red bean paste stuff. We went, where was this? I don't remember where this was. Oh no, this is another one that Bryce like, yeah, you should do this. Yeah, this is the Katsudon place. Yeah. I know Ed loves balls. Hey, you're not wrong. Yeah, so Katsudon, this shit was banging. I would also go back here again. I was not a fat American and ordered 2 helpings of cutlet this time. Let it be known. I was tempted. I could have done it. This shit was good. What's better, red bean or matcha? All right, so I'm not a really big fan of matcha. So red bean. I love red bean paste, 100%. But I don't eat a lot of stuff with matcha in it. So that's probably why. At least a lot of the times I've had matcha here, it wasn't. It was like hit or miss. How are the portion sizes? They always look so big. These are small. There was chunky or creamy. I like both. Like when there's like little bean bits in it, really good. Red bean labubu, matcha labubu. I hate you so much, Mara. Most of the servings, if you don't eat a lot, like already, these would be perfect. The Sukumen I got was a large, and you could definitely tell. They were probably like, damn, this white boy can fucking eat. Because I ate that whole fucking thing, and I felt horrible about it, but it was so fucking good. Yeah, our portions are definitely bigger than theirs, because, like, when you go to, like, a lot of fast food places, Kyo, it's just, like, there's just, like, one size. It's just, like, here you go. Not to be that foreigner, but it looks kind of small. It is. A lot of these bowls are, like, really tiny, but it's a Katsudon. Like, the cutlet kind of tells, like, how big it is. They're not... I could have easily eaten 2 of these. Like, yeah. And rice isn't really that filling. Obviously, surprise, surprise, we all got, like, the same fucking thing. Was it just egg? There was rice underneath the, like, partially cooked, like, omelet. Yeah, Katsudon, delicious. Oh, yeah, so it's now pouring its ass off. Air quotes. For Extrical, it's pouring its ass off. For us, it's just kind of raining, and so, yeah, Tokyo Tower. We're making our way. This is where ISO proves me wrong. We did walk past. No, this is a different fucking building. It doesn't matter. ISO's wrong. I think. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's a different building. Anywho, we made it. We made it to Tokyo Tower. It's raining. Everyone's got umbrellas now except for me, because I'm wearing that rain jacket that I brought because I came prepared. Wow, that is a horrible quality edible. What is? Did he have the jitters? What happened? Why he had to censor the entire fucking picture? Did he have like Parkinson's for this picture? Damn, he didn't even. The rain took over, I guess. That's the thing, Kyo. He has an umbrella. Him and ISO had umbrellas. And it was so cold. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, now we get up here, so you get a lot of. Oh my god, it's the Eiffel Tower. You're right, it is the Eiffel Tower. Surprisingly, with the lights of the city illuminating like the clouds and stuff, it looked really good. So this is from
What's going on?
Hi, Cryo. Good evening. This is from the there's two decks. There's the lower observation deck, and then there's the one all the way up. This is from the lower one, I think. It should be from the lower one. But yeah, just regular city pictures. Oh my god, high glasses. Why, thank you for telling me what's going on. What else we got? Mission. What do you mean? I was here yesterday. How you been? I'm good. I'm good. I'm back to my old bullshit of barely sleeping and taking naps after work, and then it delaying me and starting stream 30 minutes late. So here we are. Surely we finished this stream tonight. I was working yesterday. Oh, okay, that's understandable. Yeah. So this is from the lower observation deck, or maybe ISO posted all of his shit at once. It's really hard to tell. Oh my god, soccer field. We saw only one thing of pickup soccer. Drink now. I got you, fam. You only have like 10 more pages, surely. Yeah. Well, there's a lot less pictures come to the end. It's a lot. Okay. I think this is the higher up. Yeah. Yes. Now we're at the top, which was a lot more cramped. You had to take another fucking elevator up. Maybe it just isn't. I don't fucking know, bro. I also took a whole bunch of pictures. Oh, no. This is the top. Yeah, so the really lovely fucking, like, city view. Yeah, so we didn't go to the Sky Tree. The Sky Tree is apparently a lot more expensive. So they at least got Tokyo Tower done. Yeah. Taking off your shoes here? No, we had to in the Osaka castle. And at that point, I realized my feet were cooked. I still feel it now, my left foot, walking around barefoot. Like, I have, like, a slight, like, tension in my fucking heel. Like, even now. But, like, walking around with my shoes off inside the castle actually fucking hurt. Like, I was actually dying. I don't think I even talked about that. That shit fucking sucked. Another crumb jump scare, because I had to prove that she went places. Damn shame. Yeah, so I hope I didn't fuck something up, but, you know. We'll see how long it lasts. If ISO felt the need to take a picture of Edible's hat. The hawk, yeah, wrong birds. And then obviously in ISO tradition, he needed more sweets. Damn shame you didn't go to Skytree. Yeah, well, we didn't have a whole bunch of time glasses paired with like 2 days of it raining and other stuff. But yeah, I hope your feet are okay. Would also fuck your feet. True. Yeah, look, there's always next time we go. But yeah, ISO always be getting ice cream and other sweets. Yeah, Flare Base Chan, according to fucking Edible. By this point, we were done. We weren't going anywhere. So I had melon pon and other stuff. This was my fucking meal, I think. I'm pretty sure we didn't have like an actual dinner again. You'll notice we end up staying out far later than we want to and then not wanting to go out to a place to eat because we've been walking from like 8 o'clock in the morning to like 8, 9 o'clock at night. So it's just like, fuck it. Family Mart. You already know there was a Family Chickie on this bad boy. Edible. Okay, this one edible did on purpose. I know specifically because I was like, did you actually like spin your phone and hand at the same time to get a fucking thing? Yeah. Because Cloud was like, you need to try the other Chew High stuff. I'm gonna be a fan, or real Strong Zero probably still the better of like all of them. Although I think ISO and Edible ended up getting some other Sunatory Chew High stuff. Surprise! Me and Extra walked about the same amount of steps. I don't think I took a picture of how much we did. So drunk, Adri. We got 9 pages left. We're getting there. Next day, I had to try a different coffee. I had to go through as many coffees as I could, and obviously I needed melon. I had not had melon pond the entire fucking time until now. Between this one and the one last night, this was it. I was like, how have I not had melon pond yet? It's different than having it at Mitsuwa, because Mitsuwa's isn't this soft. Boss stinks. It's funny you say that, because I had some other stuff classes, and Bryce was like, oh my god, I love Boss Coffee. Everyone has their own opinions on it. I liked most of them. I wasn't a fan of like the full like black coffees too much. Although I only tried it cold. Maybe hot black coffee would have been better. The cold stuff was not it though. Is Melon Pond worth it? Yes. Well, I mean, Melon Pond in itself isn't very expensive if you can find it. I would say try it if you're able to. More pictures. It's still raining. Oh yeah, it was raining. So we're going back to the Gundam base today. I'm not able to. I'm sure you could finagle something. Like you could risk it a little bit, Mara. Just like one bite. One bite won't kill you, right? You can just like put it in your mouth and spit it out. Like you just bite it and like savor it, and then like right in the trash. It'd be kind of rude to the people that made it, I guess, but yeah. So this time around, we were like, I had been looking because I was pissed that we couldn't go to the Gundam base, and I was like, all right, the Gundam base website is stupid. It is a pain in the ass to navigate. There's like random news like articles and stuff about them. So I don't, not pictured here. Their website lists like certain days on like how you can enter. And there were 2 days that you could enter without a fucking web ticket. And this was the second to last day. And I'm like, we have to go. I hope we can go. So this is going there. This time it didn't take us like an hour and a half to get there. So we took a different train this time. So we had some lovely water view. Hi Razor, good to see. Hi Chainsaw. Yes, I'm back. I'm alive. ISO's take. It's raining, by the way, in ISO fashion. He had to get his flower pictures in. This is right outside the place. The unicorn is on the side. If it wasn't raining as much, I would have probably liked to walk over to the unicorn to see it, but alas, not. But ISO got his pictures in for y'all. Let it be known. He literally was going out of his, like the door. Hold on, like, yeah. So this is up, like this is where we're supposed to go, and he like went down over here to take more pictures of flowers. He was having fun. But you know, he got his pictures. More flowers, even more flowers. Put in the work. He did. He got. Okay, so we finally get up here. I didn't take a whole bunch of pictures inside the Gundam base because technically photos were like iffy. They're like, yes, you can take pictures in here, but don't be in the way of people. And there was just so many fucking people. So the wait was like 30 minutes. I'm like, we're waiting. Please, we're waiting. I felt bad because I don't think ISO or Edible particularly care for like gunplay or anything. But I was like, you're going here, you need to get a fucking Gundam base exclusive if you're gonna fucking try it. So I was like, fuck it, we gotta go. So we got some pictures, you know. There was so much, but boy, was every unicorn set known to man fucking sold out, and I was pissed. I wish I took another picture of this, but there was a whole bunch of people to the right, so they had like the breakdown of like the Gundam history with like shit lining up for it. The shit was sick, like the stuff they had. I wish I could have gotten more pictures of this, but this came into the don't be interrupting others, and there was people actually like looking at the timeline. Yeah, so they had the full timeline of everything. It started from start to end. Stuff, and then they had like a lot of Hathaway stuff. I've not seen Hathaway. I feel more inclined to watch Hathaway. Boy, there's a ton of fucking Hathaway stuff. But yeah, there's like actual like full on like dioramas with builds, kits and stuff. Really fucking sick. It just made me want to build one even more. Hathaway, like, yeah, exactly. Or then it's him in the flesh. I got to meet him. I got to shake his hand. I get this all out anyway. I don't even know. See, I wouldn't know. But there's just so much. I was like, I need to watch it. Gunham in chronological. Yeah, it is. And then some fuck ass Amarore. Then you had a whole bunch of stuff with like drawings and other stuff with builds. What else we got? I think I'm like the only one that was like taking pictures in here for the most part of the group. I don't think ISO and them were. So I think I'm not sure. I'm guessing these are like specific to like these people's builds. I don't know. I was like, because these were like a specific display case of stuff. Like this. Why is that Zaku head on there? Is this real? Kyo glasses? What is this? What is this doing here? What is this? I have no idea. I don't know what I was looking at for last. Like, this feels like mashed up kits almost. This is real. It looks so fucking jarring, bro. So while I couldn't get the other one, I could get. It really is the Gunpla history. So you got the first one, and then you got all of the years. It was pretty cool being able to get this. This is like the only... I couldn't get one like directly in front of it because there was people in the way, but I managed to get it. But yeah, this is pretty neat. I don't know how they picked the ones for each year, but you can see like the jump in like a lot of these. That was neat. So I was told to get a Death Scythe. I did. I bought one. I have this. I really wanted a unicorn kit, but every single unicorn kit except for like one was like sold out, and I was not. Yeah, it would have been they were so cheap. I would have walked out with so much more if unicorn kits were in. But yeah, this shit was fucking cool. So yeah, I ended up getting a lot of. I got 2 Gundam Wing fucking builds, some clothes. The shoes, I could have been here with my fucking sick Nikes, but I wasn't. Let it be known, I didn't wear good walking shoes the entire time and I survived, even though I said my feet hurt. More Hathaway stuff. I don't know why. They fucking... Is Hathaway like the greatest thing ever? Why was there so much Hathaway stuff? Banshee? The shoes are not... They are. I fucking wanted a unicorn kit so fucking badly. Proof that your feet hurt? They don't hurt that much. Newest thing out? Oh, okay, gotcha. Is the second movie going to be the end of it? Is there going to be more? Oh, yeah. Red was asking for Gundam trading cards. They did exist. A lot of them were sold out. I think the specific stuff he was looking for was sold out, but I don't play trading cards, so I don't care. More unicorn stuff. Oh, so these were like, they had a whole bunch of display cases with, prizes for like the top 3 for like the stuff. This I doesn't have like a picture of like everyone's stuff, but like these builds were fucking sick, bro. Like they were insanely done. Like the fact this is 3rd place is insane. It's a trilogy. Oh god. So the oh my. Okay, well that's gonna be a while then. Yeah, these builds were fucking cool. Did I take more? Oh no, I didn't. Edible took pictures of stuff and he didn't post. Edible fucking sucks. So this is the build. Chloe told me to specifically buy this, and boy, I would have done it. I wouldn't have had a suitcase for it. The box for this fucker was huge. It's also 66,000 yen. But it looks so fucking good. It looks so good. I was like, oh, it's tempting. So next to this, also hi, it's me. The boxes for this were in a display case that were also encased in glass, and there was like a barrier that you can't see, keeping you from getting any closer. New gun, yeah. Yeah, this is like the newest one, and it's I think Chloe said this is a Gundam base exclusive. Yeah, and the design is great. Like it's so expensive, but this build looked really fucking nice. 66,000 yen. I don't know. I would have bought it though. I don't know how I would have gotten it back, because the box itself was literally a fucking suitcase. I could only imagine how long this would take to build for someone that's never done Gunpla, but it would have been tempting. This is a television broadcasting building. Don't know why it looks as fancy. Yeah, Fuji Television. You got a little globe back here. Some of the building designs, it almost felt like being in Chicago. Because there's some fuck-ass buildings in Schaumburg when we go to Comic Breaker every year. Like, this felt like exactly something out of Schaumburg, unironically. There's also a shit ton of fucking stairs. Like, hundreds, and like a single escalator. I'm like, they built all these stairs, and I can tell you right now, not a single fucking person working here is taking them fucking thing. Chicago mentioned? Oh, yeah. Chicago, where I'll be in 2 months. Class, are you going to Comic Break? Are you gonna come see me again? You gonna bring me donuts again? We don't have a big group going this year, unfortunately. This is random station. I think this is literally... Oh, no, this is just going back from stuff. We got more alcohol, obviously. It would be wrong not to. Maybe. You better come say hi, bitch. Obviously, Extrical cannot stop looking at Pokemon cards. He's finding the expensive stuff, though. Yeah, the group this year is smaller. It's just me. Literally, the people that went to Japan are the ones going. Well, minus Iso's friend, obviously. Okay. So, I picked almost every fucking place to eat. These motherfuckers cannot make up their damn mind. Excuse me. Yeah, we're getting there, Vela. Hold on. These motherfuckers cannot make up their mind. I got fed up with it. I'm like, fine. ISO, you've not picked a single fucking time. Every time we were trying to decide on food, if like someone was trying to help, ISO was fucking playing Uma Musume or something on this one. I said, fuck you, ISO, you're picking a place. So he picked this chicken place. They had signs plastered all over the outside. I thought they were chicken nuggets before going in. Upon closer inspection after we left, they were indeed chicken wings. So you went in... their menu wasn't... This was probably the least English place we ate at. They had an English menu. It didn't explain a lot. There was like chicken wings, and then there was like a la carte stuff. But you couldn't pick a number of wings, so we didn't even know how many we were getting. Even their menus in Japanese didn't list like a count for them. This is the biggest chicken wing I got. You just say, no. I said the Japan group as far as like flying in Velu. Yeah, it's just us four that are going. A lot of the people that came last time aren't going. Seth's not going. Fox is non-existent. Scenari's not going. I know you're going, Velu. Hello, gay grandpa. Oh my god, hi Miuna. Yeah, so I also picked this place. This was the biggest of 5 wings I got. Oh yeah, this is the biggest, by the way. Yeah, you heard that right. I had to take a picture of one. I had to prove. These were also probably one of the most expensive. 5 of these was 580 yen. This was less than a single bite. I left this place disgusted with myself. Kobe, no. I wish I did high Fallon. Where's the banana for scale? That's my alcohol glass for scale. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have. You can see my phone. This is the shadow of my phone. It's not big. It's not big at all. Japan don't know a fucking chicken wing, bro. Don't. At this point, just strip it off the fucking bone and make a chicken nugget. Also, I was like, after this, I'm like, never mind. I'm gonna pick the places we eat from now on. You can't be trusted. This was sad. Like, I walked in, ordered this, and left, and I think we immediately went to like a 7-Eleven or something and got more food. I was like, I can't. This was Extrical's place. With a window that he could open and apparently jump out of. It was kind of nice. He had a lot more space than we did. With a tub that I think he said he tried using. I don't know. Cannot confirm. Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice place. Literally no railing at all. I did. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, was it this window? You could just, like, it just slid open, and you would just, like, if you wanted to jump, fuck it. Go for it, foreigner. Ashkel, did you jump? I did. Oh, yeah, there you go. Uniqlo stuff. I didn't buy anything at Uniqlo. They... ISO and Edible did, I think. The second time I did a gainer? Hell yeah. I should have probably got something, and I was like, I don't need more clothes, so we need to hold off. Obviously, he bought Pokemon shit. I don't care. We're gonna skim past that. Okay, ISO was right. I mean, well, you're gonna have to fight Extrical for it. This is Extrical stuff. I was gonna buy one of these, but I didn't. I was like, I have enough black shirts. I can't keep buying. Why is it always just black and white shirts? Why can't, like, just like a splash of color? Just like something. Like, I looked through my wardrobe the other day. I'm like, holy shit. Everything. Also, I'm tired of seeing this DM from Muna. So hold on. I need to know what this is. I'm not going to show it on stream because I can't trust him. I'm glad I didn't show it on stream. Muna, what? Brother, what the fuck? Brother. I almost clicked it because a lot of your messages are just memes. I'm glad I opened this on my phone. Aww. Is it a big penis? Actually, I could show this on stream. I'm not going to. Do you like it? No, that's really good, actually. Why am I not in this picture, though, with you? That's kind of fucked up, bro. Anywho. ISO was right. We did walk past this building. Unfortunately. It was raining. I'm going to be honest. I was more focused on not being wet. So that we were going to do Team Lab stuff. And the Team Lab stuff was closed, and there was a random look back fucking gallery. So if you like Fujimoto's work, there's just a shit ton of fucking look back pictures, which we're gonna, like, blow through. It was sick, though. Edible's never seen it, so Edible was just kind of, like, there with us. But yeah, they literally fucking wall-to-wall all over the place of, like, Gengans. It's great. I love this. But I mean, this is, like, so specific to, like... Ed Spilling himself. Did you ever finish Chainsaw Man? I have not. Glasses. It's funny you say that, spoiling it. So outside of this, there was rooms where you couldn't take pictures. There were, like, little videos playing. I almost had to tell Edible to stop watching and leave because it was leading up to the redacted part at the end of the movie. I was like, thankfully he walked out, but I didn't know how much they were. It was literally, it was not showing, like, keyframes or anything. I was like, are they actually just gonna spoil people that might not know and just like, oh, this is cool? But they didn't show it, I don't think, but he left. But yeah, they even had, like, big, like, things of, like, the 4 coma stuff that she drew and stuff. It was really cool. Like, there was tons of this stuff. Like, insane amounts. Like, I love this shit. This shit is cool as hell. Durian? What? Yeah. Yeah, so there's just pictures upon pictures of stuff. So we're literally gonna speedrun a lot of this. This was an act. They had a whole bunch of, like, art. I took this as close as I could on the wall. A lot of, like, the background scenery. Seeing the backgrounds, like, by themselves looked so fucking good. This is just on the wall, by the way. This is just not, like, a screenshot of something. They had a hallway built, just like in the movie, with a whole bunch of actual sketchbooks. It was pretty cool. I took a picture standing in it as well. You could, like, walk up to, like, right here. But it made me look really tall, and I'm not posting a picture of myself. I have it on my phone, though. They also had her bedroom. These are, like, really cool. This is just, like, randomly in, like, this is just randomly in the mall, by the way. No rhyme or reason. There was, like, a JoJo's one and stuff, too, but it was a lot smaller than this. They had a daytime version. What else we got? The jacket. Yeah. Super cute. Yeah, it was really cool. Oh, okay, I took some. Yeah, like, really nice stuff. What else we got? Yeah, Edible took some stuff. Video? Oh, yeah. He got some stuff. Oh, you weren't here last time, Glasses, for the Tokyo Tower stuff. When we were at the one in Osaka, I think it was, ISO took some pictures from like the telescopes they had on the top floor of the Lawsons and Family Mart. But he took a picture with his phone through the telescope, so it looks like this man's got a fucking scope on people walking into the convenience stores. They're insane fucking pictures. I think, yeah, Edible took a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, but Edible knows nothing about this movie. He's not seen it. So it was insane bringing him into this. But he said he'd go. We were like, you don't have to go if you don't want to. But, yeah, lots of stuff. So we went to the ramen place that was on, I think, Isaac's list. Maybe it was Bright's list. This is how they did your fucking menu. That guy spoke like no fucking English, by the way. So you literally had to tell him, "Hi, Ronnie. Good morning. Welcome back." This is literally like every additional thing you wanted. They gave you a very inconvenient way of taking orders for people. He did try his best. It was cool. I digged it though. So I got cheese and egg. The cheese tech may have changed the game for me. I'm not gonna lie. Slapping a slice of cheese on ramen may be the best thing ever. But yeah, so every additional item you added to it, they just added to this. He had like a whole fucking backpack that had like hundreds of these chains for every person's order. Yeah, like Edible got like spicy, got beer, like even like your drinks and stuff were a part of it. It was cool. I liked it. This felt different. You didn't miss anything? No, you didn't. You beer, yeah. They had a dinner date, and me extra had a dinner date. These tables are as tiny as they look. I felt bad for Extra because he's right-handed, and he was sitting behind ISO facing the other way, so. But this is a ramen place that apparently has a joint. The guy, either they have a place in Boston or the guy's from Boston. I don't know. They got some stuff. Yeah, but the guy, after like checking us in, apologized. He's like, "Sorry, I don't speak English." Hi, Kome. Hi. This is the one time you can say what's going on with the what's going on guy in chat. You should feel blessed. So yeah, this is the ramen. This is one of the larger portions of food we got as well, Kyo. This was like the second or third large portion. This was their normal, air quotes normal, regular size. But this was actually a lot. It was very filling. Mine, yeah. I don't know why I had so much fucking the pepper killed me. Cause, see that looks, yeah. This is their air quotes normal, but this was definitely larger than I feel like what they normally served. But on their menu, this is what you should have ordered. But yeah, this pepper fucked me at the end because once I got like to the broth, it all sank to the bottom, and my last sip was the egg white and a shit ton of pepper. But this shit was good as fuck. That's a bit much. Yes, just slightly. Raw egg, yummy, delicious. Yeah, you can just see it sitting there. The slice of cheese in ramen, though, game changer. I unironically might just, like, carry a craft single with me if I ever go out to get ramen somewhere. It elevates it to another level. This is ISO's. ISO got some seaweed. I would accidentally vacuum that chart. Yeah, no, you're not. I had to eat around this to get it like into the broth. Carry a craft single with me to throw it? You would never. That's fucking rude. Edible got some. See, look, he got. I don't know, man. I feels like I got more pepper, but yeah, this was really good. Like going to these recommended stuff or these recommended places from like Brett and Isaac, 10 out of 10. The more processed the cheese, the better. Exactly. I didn't get Baja Blast. Add alcohol. And then this is some look back stuff. I got a shirt. Got a bag for spending some money. This is an art book as well. And then this is just a poster thing. Advertising that it was. I think ISO got like the same stuff. People hate me for putting cheese whiz in my... Look, bro, I'm not gonna front. I'd fucking eat it. Yeah, so this is what I got from the Gundam. I had to get like a shirt or something. I was like, fuck it, I'm getting something. This was the only Gundam base exclusive that wasn't clear plastic. How to get banned from Wisconsin? Yeah, this is the only, like, every Gundam base exclusive was either this or the unicorn, like, alt colors that were, like, black and green. And I was like, I don't like that. Damn, I've missed an hour, yes. So this is my only Gundam base exclusive kit. But like I said, I apparently am just destined for this. But yeah, so I got one. This box is fucking huge, and specifically because of this, I had to buy another suitcase. You already know, we had to get Mr. Donut again for like the 30th time. Steps for the day. I think mine roughly mirrored extricals like every day. But I'm glad I got, nope, wrong one. I'm glad I was able to buy one exclusive kit. There was probably cooler kits, but I don't like the clear plastic that much. Yeah. I think Komi told me, like, the tech for a lot of the clear plastic kits, if you don't like them, is to mix match them with, like, their original build. So you have some parts that are, like, clear. I don't know. I don't do Gunpla for the most part. Everyone's favorite from Wing. This? Really? There was a whole bunch of boxes, like, out for this. I'm like, damn, no one's buying this, but this looks... It's just shiny metal. It's, like, apparently, like, the same build almost. It's like the original, but, like, the metal's just shiny. I'm very pumped. Oh. Well, I can't wait to get to Wing. Data's never around. I might have to yell at Chloe, and we might just have to start watching without time to Bruh, come on. Okay. Fine. We're all... Wait, what page are we on? Hold on. 26. We're at 30 out of 37. Oh, we're fine. That's fine. We're good. Is the problem first game? Yeah, that's another thing. We went to so many fucking arcades, and the only arcade sections that were packed with people was the M-Bon shit with the new game. I didn't know there was a new version of the game out. I really wanted to fucking play it, but I was like, there's so many people playing, I'm gonna feel like a burden by hopping on and getting my shit blasted. Glasses, you need to come to Combo Burger. You need to play at the game with me. You promised. You promised like 5 years ago, and it never happened. I don't want to be that guy that sits down and doesn't know what I'm doing. I know they'll teach me. I know Brett and them are nice. Just one time. Anyway, exercise time. Put a hex on glasses. Yeah, but like everything. As far as like arcade cabs, like when we went to Mikado and we went to Tokyo, or no, what was it? Fuck. What are the other fucking arcades? Like most of like the actual fighting game cabinets didn't have people on them. There was someone on Plus R. I was tempted to play them, but I knew I was gonna get my shit fucking pushed in. They were doing fucking ABBA combos, and I'm like, I don't think so. Ooh, yeah, doing these I can feel my foot. Yeah, I think I fucked up something in my left foot. Mine are the only time I play with them on accident. Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious. Oops, random lobby with glasses. So yeah, the next day we went to one of the cafes listed. I don't know whose cafe list this was. And then I immediately forgot that Bryce and them are like actual coffee heads. So it was a really fancy coffee place, and me, who barely drinks coffee, does not know shit about coffee, but like, this is probably the most English space we went to. Like, you walked in there like, okay, we got like these blends, these beans, take a smell, take a sniff. Get a big sniff out of it. Like, what kind of beans you looking for? I'm like, I'm just gonna go with this one. Aggravate yourself walking that much? Yeah, we roughly walked like 10 miles a day, Kyo. This was like on the lower end. Yeah, so I got this. Because it was a chocolate raspberry. Don't get me wrong, very good. Kind of an expensive cup of coffee, but very good. I liked it. Did you learn any new words or phrases that stuck with you? No. For the most part, I really didn't have to speak to a lot of people. I thought I would have to speak more. The only like times people spoke to me was like checking out stuff. But they had masks on, and every fucking time it was a pain in the ass to hear them. I knew they were always asking me, do you want a fucking bag? But it sounded different every fucking time, and I could not fucking hear them every time. Sometimes I thought they weren't asking that, and I had to be like, one more time? And then just be like, bag? I'm like, no, I'm good. Fuck it. I'm fine. Like, when ISO and them... Like, when we went to Melon Books, and, like, we were checking out, and I'm like, okay, I'm here. Edible got porn for his wife, fuck it, I'm gonna get some too. They're like, oh, do you want a bag? I'm like, nah, fuck that. I don't need a bag. I'll walk out with that shit. And there was, like, a table to, like, set your shit down to, like, stick in a bag or something. And there was two dudes on the left and right of me that were like trying their hardest to like hide what they were buying as they tried sliding in their bags, and I just slapped my shit down on the fucking table. They had masks on and everything. I don't know if it was because they needed to or they wanted to hide their identity with what they were buying. I slapped my shit down on the table and I was like, let me open my book bag real quick, put this shit in. I like strong armed them. I'm like, man, just buy your shit and don't care what people think. But yeah. Edible took a picture of a tanuki thing. This is right before the unagi. You need to take a picture of its giant balls. The shrine that I walked into with my VTuber siblings had an even larger one, but we didn't go back, so Edible couldn't get a picture of it. And I didn't take pictures because I didn't know if I could. Yeah. Look at the nuts on him. I know. So we went to an unagi place. This shit was great. It took fucking forever to sit down. Fine. But this shit was amazing. Feel so good. I don't care how long it took. They had like a fish in a bucket outside as well. It's probably dead now. Someone probably ate it. Oh yeah, this shit was great. Would have definitely done again. I mean, surprise, surprise, everyone got like the same thing. It was an eel place. We really didn't have that many options. Was it your first time having unagi? I think so. I mean, I think I've had it like in like sushi and stuff here, but as far as like a flat thing of like unagi, like yeah, no, this is it. You could have, oh yeah, for actual this motherfucker. Going back, you weren't here when we got sushi in Nara. Extra was like, oh yeah, this is my first time having like tuna and stuff. I'm like, we were all like, what? Huh? You've not just gone out and had... This man lives kind of on the coast, and he's just never gone and had sushi. That was, like, baffling. Like, I was blown the... It's exactly... My exact reaction, Glasses. I was like, how? How have you not just had fish? You kind of live there. He's apparently never had the, like, urge to go try sushi. This man's weird. I don't get it. I think this is back in Shibuya again. This man just snapping pictures of all these foreigners. Live on the coast. Don't like, see, that's understandable to not like seafood. He kind of lives on the coast, and he ate the seafood, which was the weirder part. So if he didn't like it, I'd understand it, but he's okay with it. Yeah. Oh, this is just Shibuya. We were chilling. Oh, this is because I still wanted to go to the Arknights, the Enfield pop-up shop thing. There were some cars outside for Edible. And tuner fried color. See, that's fine. That's understandable. Edible never got to go do his car meetup thing. They wanted to charge him like 70,000 yen for a drive out to where they did stuff, with no inclination on like how long he'd be able to stay there, or if they were his ride back. I was about to tell him, dude, there's no way you're gonna pay some random person 70,000 yen to drive you out there with no knowledge of like how to get there or back. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, Glasses, he was shopping around like, because apparently it's like off like the freeway, so you can't actually walk there on like one of their like, it's not exactly an island, but basically like an island, like truck stop area kind of thing. I don't know. Even if they're supposed to be 70,000 insane, the cheapest one isn't Japan all island. Yeah. Well, it wasn't like, it was literally like a small, like you had to take the freeway to get there, so you could not physically walk, even if you wanted. There was no like means, like even if you wanted to walk like 4 hours to go check out the cars, you couldn't. So the only way to get there was to pay someone to drive you out there. Because technically it wasn't supposed to happen, so if the cops got called or something, like, you're shit out of luck. And I think they would just drive him out there and drop him off, but you couldn't get, like, an Uber or anything. There's no means of getting a drive back without, like, also paying one of these people to, like, chauffeur you there and back. And I think the cheapest he found was, like, 66,000 yen. And they weren't, like, telling him how long he could stay there or anything. He was like, I don't know if I want to. I was like, bro, do not spend that money. It'd be his luck. They drive him by and be hustling you. Well, I think it's because they don't want, like, foreigners and stuff to, like, just be there and about. So, I mean, if people are gonna pay, you may as well fucking make them pay. But yeah, this is more Shibuya stuff. I do it. See, I know you would. You got the money.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. But he also didn't know how, like, if he was only going to be able to stay there for, like, 10 minutes or something, it was not going to be worth his money to go wear it. To check out some cars. It was like a car meet thing. Edible wanted to peep some Car Japan. Yeah, so more nonsense. Oh yeah, so this was... Hold on, You wanted to Tokyo Drift? Yes. Let me check where are my messages with Bryce on fucking... Bryce... Oh yeah, so Shinjuku Sportsland is where we went. The only other, like... Rev 2? Yeah, we went... Yeah, of course. We went to Mikado, and then we had to go to Sportsland first, because we couldn't... The cabs at Mikado were not back-to-back glasses for Rev 2. They had one of the newer cabs that were side-by-side. And me and Edible could not, for the life of us, get us to be able to play each other, because the cabs were not, like, the two next to each other were playing each other. So I played a Soul from somewhere random in Japan, and almost beat his ass the second time, but... So I played an actual Rev 2 player. I got my shit cooked the first time, and then the second time I felt it more. So yeah, we couldn't figure it out. But on these were back to back at Shinjuku Sportsland. Yeah, so we got to play some Rev 2 finally. I need better friends who want to play fighting games for longer. I beat him twice and he gave up. Oh, this was somewhere in the mall. ISO played N-Ines with me longer than Edible played Uni. And Rev 2. ISO played like 3 or 4 matches of N-Ines. I'm so glad I got to play N-Ines. So that was like the main takeaway. Then they had all these cool fucking Rev 2 posters. For the people that don't play fighting games or care, like, this is like irrelevant, but like this shit was sick. They had some of the like tournament posters and stuff. With artists that I follow on Twitter that have done a lot of these things. It's crazy knowing the artists for a lot of these arts. Ace, custom stuff. Yeah, this was sick. I knew that Shinjuku Sportsline had these like things on the wall. Was I allowed to take these pictures? I don't know. I got yelled at taking pictures in Mikado, but I'll be damned if I wasn't getting a picture. Jonio, yeah. Soul when he looked normal? Yeah. Yeah, more stuff. What else we got? Oh, yeah, I went over to the BlazBlue section. There was a cool thing of their Susanoo only tournament, which is fucking cool. But it's crazy. It's seeing some of this stuff that they still just have fucking sitting up. Not a lot of people were playing. A ton of people were playing Gundam, though. Extrical found a Wallace and Gromit claw machine. You should have tried winning one of these. Extrical. So, yeah, this one felt out of place. This was... Hold on. This was ISO trying to win a big booby figurine, and he couldn't get it. Yeah. After this, he was like, fuck this, I'm gonna ask for help. And then the guy came and reset it, and he immediately won. He won this one first try, but this was off one of the hook things, so it was a little bit easier, but... This man was just winning shit that he didn't need. Saw a big boy statue in a bar's bathroom once? That's crazy. Extra got one of these. I don't know how many tries it took him to get this. Oh yeah, ISO 1. See, it's real. Then we walked around for a bit, more stuff, and then we did yakiniku. Okay, these I'm gonna stand by it again. These yakiniku grill. These it was Coco. Coco's not here right now. You do not go to yakiniku if these are the size of things with more than like 2 people. 4 people. This is not possible. How are you meant to eat? We barely got to eat meat. Just give me Korean barbecue where the fucking thing's like the size of the fucking table. I don't care. I'll stand by this. Yakiniku mid compared to Korean barbecue. I can cook like 30 pieces of meat at Korean barbecue at once and eat it all my fucking self. I got to eat like 10 pieces of fucking meat. We were also on a time crunch because we had to get to team labs. But these grills are so... This is like a 1-person grill. It's not fair. This was probably the most... Actually, no, the chicken wing was the most disappointing part. But a group of 4 and they only gave us 1. I was like, man... Also, the person next to us was loud as fuck. They were European or something. They were like screaming across the fucking restaurant to like call their friend over. It was fucking weird. So this is Team Lab stuff. Hey, look, they weren't German, Mara. I can assure you they weren't German. So this was like a whole art exhibit that Chloe and a couple people told us to check out. The pictures really don't do it justice. It was like wall to wall, multiple rooms, of just like random like stuff that like changed like as you sat in the room. There was a ton of people in here. I did not think there was going to be that many people in here. Team Labs is great, yeah. So there's just a ton of fucking pictures in here. The pictures really don't do it justice. Videos are way better. I think ISO took a couple videos, but like this stuff was really fucking cool. Oh yeah, ISO did. Okay, cool. Yeah, like the most music. Oh, is there other Team Lab stuff like outside of Japan then? Yeah, so there's just a whole bunch of rooms with shit like this, like all over the fucking place, and it's all dark, so you just have to wander around and find it. But there's like I think 2 or 3 Team Labs stuff in. There's 2 in Tokyo, and I think there was 1 outside of Tokyo, but this is one of the 2. Yeah, but this shit was cool. Wow, this is a really dark fucking video. But like, this is on the floor of just people walking around. Was it easy to walk on the walls? No, it wasn't that dark. Osaka has one. Yeah, there was one in Osaka, which we didn't check out. If we weren't gonna have time for this one, I would have made time for the Osaka one. Yeah, so this one was like a whole bunch of lily pads that you walk through. Some motherfucker had their flash on and they didn't realize it. For the longest time, I don't know how you don't realize your phone has your light on. Oh my god, it's me. I'm getting doxxed. What else we got? Yeah, this stuff is really fucking cool. If you're ever... Pay nicer for doxing. Isn't it legally required? In Japan, isn't what legally required? No. No, in this they specifically say you're supposed to have your flash off and the lights, your lights on your cameras off. Like before you walk in, there's like a whole like, don't fucking do this, don't do that, don't touch the stuff. Yeah, because, I mean, you can see, because all these rooms are dark, you know, there's no, like, overhead lights. The only lighting you see is from the actual, like, projectors and art displays themselves. Yeah, this room was fucking... Okay, we got some separated from ISO walking around, because it was very easy to get separated, because he was taking pictures of stuff and we were walking. This whole room is, like, these LED strands from the ceiling all the way down. Me and Edible walked in, and you could not fucking see where you were going. Until we got to like where there was more people. This shit was fucking trippy. It was so cool. But they're just strands of lights that are just hanging. This was my favorite room. But like it just goes all the way up. But there were so many people just sitting on the ground like in here, which made it kind of shitty. because you just kind of had to stand and be out of the way. But yeah, this room was fucking cool. By far my favorite one. But like the longer you sat in here, the more different stuff you got to see. Like there, well, this one had a control panel for people walking through that you could like select certain things to happen. Like there was like lightning and stuff. It was very neat. By far my favorite. Yeah, this is another one of the open areas. Yeah, it's just like a maze of shit. Yeah, this one was borderless. I don't know if the other ones are... Fallon, have you done other ones? Are they all styled like this, or are the other ones different? Because I know there's the planets one is also in Tokyo. I think it was the planets one. Are they all just kind of you roam around and find shit, or the other one's different than this one? Because I know it being air quotes borderless, they're like, oh, this is, you can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'd love to go there with friends one day. One of them is outside. Oh, what the fuck? That's sick. I would definitely recommend it. If you're ever in Japan, Ronnie, you probably would be into Tokyo anyway. This wasn't even that expensive, to be honest. Probably one of the more expensive things like we did like casually. You had to buy a ticket though. You can't, chances are you're not just walking in, so you had to like buy one beforehand. But it definitely worth it. We spent like 2 hours in here almost, and we didn't even realize that 2 hours had passed. Yeah, videos do it way more justice of being able to see stuff moving around. Thank God ISO recorded so much. Oh my God, it's me! You can tell it's me because I have crumb on the back of my backpack. Why is it Anne hat? Yeah, I had to wear the combo breaker hat. Oh, yeah, this is more of this. Short Anne hat, yes. Oh yeah, this is the room where everyone's sitting. So a lot less impressive looking with like tons of people around. But yeah, this room was so fucking cool. By far my favorite room. There was less, it sucks. My only gripe was how many people were in there. Because you had to pay for a ticket. And you had like a 30-minute window to like get there, or they weren't going to let you in for when your like reservation was. But you could, as far as I'm aware, stay in here from open to close if you wanted. They did not like kick people out, so you were going in with like a group of like 10 people, 15 people, thinking, oh, it's just gonna be us for like, you know, 30 minutes to an hour and then we leave. No, you just walk in and there's just an insane amount of fucking people. So after that, we did the card bar that they wanted to do. I didn't have a card. Everyone made fun of Edible's brother's card that was beat to hell and back. I don't remember who said it looked like it went through a washing machine, but he was very upset by that, and I fucking thought it was hilarious. We were also way out of... So this is a tabletop game and card bar. So they made drinks based off like your cards. This is mine. I borrowed one from ISO. But they had like board games and stuff. I think you could have asked to play, but no one wanted to play. I was very tempted to be like, let's play a fucking game of Uno real quick. ISO got one. I think, yeah, this is with the light off. The light really does it justice, but I mean, it's just like the reflective, sparkly bits in it that make it look nice. But yeah, you gave them a card and they made a drink based off the card. That is it. Nothing more to it. And then I did not order a second one because I didn't have more cards, and I was not paying 2,000 yen for a fucking martini with like no alcohol in it. You got a Charmander one. What else we got? ISO got another one. I don't know shit about Magic Yu-Gi-Oh. Was a mock? No, there's alcohol in here. There's definitely alcohol in here. You couldn't really taste it, but it's there. You got a Pichu one. It's extricals. Yeah, with the light off, it doesn't pop as much. It's very, very fancy looking, though. We didn't go to Kokoichi, so I had to at least say I tried Kokoichi. So I got it fucking 7-Eleven Kokoichi. Curry Pond actually fucking slaps. This was really fucking good. I don't know if you're supposed to heat this up. I didn't heat it up. I don't care. It was really fucking good. This was coming out of the card bar Digimon stuff. Not a single person was playing Digimon. Edible, the first time ever, posts his steps. Alright, finally. It's my birthday. Japan. So I saw tweets. This is before shit started being tailored. Oh my god, happy birthday. Oh my god, thank you, Mara. So, leading up to this, there were, like, random tweets being tailored to me. I don't know if it was because I was in Japan, although now, like, Japan-American Twitter is, like, pollinated, so it's all over the place. Because now I'm seeing fucking Nope ads for that stupid drink still in America, more or less from, like, tweets that I don't follow. But I saw pictures of this. So this is a milk tea, but the ice cubes are fucking just cubes of milk. Happy birthday, Mario. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday, everyone. So yeah, the ice cubes are actual milk. This shit looked so fucking good. I was like, I need this. And then these guys got regular coffee and cake. They're also known for their cakes. This is a... Fuck, I don't remember what it's called. I tweeted it out. Hold on. It's like harps or hard. Where is it at? Harbs, yeah. So yeah, they're known for their cakes as well. Really good. Really cheap as well. But where is it? Yeah, ISO got this one. Yeah, tons of strawberries. Japan fucking loves their strawberries, and I dig it. Strawberries are fucking great. And this is what me and Extrical got. This is the cake that I had seen on my Twitter. I'm like, I need this. I need this in me. It's like a crepe, like overrolled over like strawberries and stuff. So fucking good, and it was cheap as shit. I loved it. So good. Their presentation on food is unreal, except for that Burger King burger. We don't talk about that though. Fancy quiche is not a quiche. How dare you? Random Junji Ito handkerchief. If this is the beginning of the trip, I probably would have bought one for the hell of it, because not being able to dry your hands fucking sucked. So this would have at least felt perfect for the occasion. We got more random... I don't remember what we were doing today. The big handkerchief? He was really close up to it, but yeah. Oh, we went to see, yeah, the penguins. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, Edible, I'm meeting my VTuber siblings here. It's the penguin that he loves so much. It's their Suica card, their little mascot. Oh my god, I did not even see this. I did not even... How'd you get in New York so fast? We're just good like that. Yeah, so Edible was like, oh my god, I want to see the penguin. So I was like, we can go check it out on my birthday. So yeah, a little mascot for the Suica penguin. It's him. That's the guy. We paid all of our money for transit, went to him. Edible was upset because apparently in like the Google reviews and stuff, they have him like on like a more of a pedestal and they decorate him based on like the season, but now he's just like in the planners. Yeah, more of the train tracks, because this is like right outside the station. ISO continuing his flower journey. Yeah, there you go. Suika's Penguin Park. That's him. Edible wants to get a tattoo of this character on him. I don't know if he is, but he might. So, birthday, finally. On his wiener. Oh, that's why you kept saying dick tattoo. Finally, the cherry blossoms are actually fucking starting to bloom. Like, unironically blooming. Up until this, they were like half-assed. So we finally got this. I was ecstatic. This wasn't like the main reason for going, but it was one of the reasons that this time of year was picked. Oh my god, the JRA. The horses. We walked through, there was nothing there. ISO was like, oh my god, is there something here? No, there was not. We went back to Ikebukuro. I wish I was this dedicated to someone. I love Ita bags, but I would never have enough shit to fill them. The dedication is unreal. This was like right off the station. I was like, I need a picture of this. Hold up. More Kagurabachi. We went to check out, so we went to Tornano. 99% of this store is BL. I made ISO and Edible walk the entire store with me in an attempt to find something. I walked out of... I was coming out of Japan with a little bit of everything. I had to find it. So we did. I managed to do it. I did it. There wasn't a lot to pick from that wasn't like... Because boy, did you like a certain anime? There is a whole fucking section dedicated to it and random characters. The Fujoshi, I kneel. For that random Kagurabachi. But I made both of them walk the entire fucking store with me. Then we got Setteria or whatever. This is like the only like air quotes fast food. Bought all of Kagurabachi. No, I did buy a Kagurabachi shirt. It was a long sleeve shirt, so I'm kind of upset because now I'm never going to be able to wear it. But I did buy the only Kagurabachi shirt. So this is a shrimp cutlet. No, wait, is this mine? Yeah, this is mine. This is like a shrimp cutlet thing. Fries and like a yuzu soda. Pretty good. I mean, you can see these are these are the portions. Like these are like Asian portions. Like this is like tiny. Like there was not a lot. It was not enough to satiate my white man's hunger. It was good though. I didn't get a burger. Everyone that got burger, Edible, yeah, Edible got a burger. He said it was like a Jimmy Dean sausage patty. They get like 3 burgers. That was your mistake getting one. Look, the Burger King one was not good enough, and ISO didn't like the Burger King one. They weren't fans of this one. They weren't a fan of the McDonald's ones. He bought all the yaoi. The girls in the section were confused about the small guy saying that. It's funny you say that, Mimic. There were no dudes at all there. There was one, I lied. There was one with his girlfriend, and he clearly did not look like he wanted to be there. But I was like, I'm not walking out of here with a little bit of everything. I was like, we gotta go. This is the only place in Ikebukuro to get it. I still got this and some nuggets. The breading on the nuggets kind of crazy. Fujoshi, yeah, dude, there was some older women there. I paid my respects. I bought some BL. I bought some yaoi. I could not find any of their art books. I really wish I could have. I love this artist so much. There was just posters for it, so. Oh, and more air quotes potential bad takes. ISO bought a Fanta and a Dr. Pepper, I think. I don't know. This just tastes like Tang. Orange soda in America tastes better. I'm sorry. Got hit up the only events. It's funny you say that, Infinite. There was a small JCAT specifically for that kind of stuff going on the day after this. Like an hour out. And I was going to try my hardest to get out there. Come to find out, like, every artist I follow that was taking place in it forgot until the day before. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, this is happening. We're going to be there. I was like, okay, that's fucking cool. I'm not going to have time. Because that was the day I was meeting my siblings. So I missed out entirely on that. It almost, the stars aligned and I still was not able to go. Yeah, fuck orange soda outside of America. This shit is just fucking Tang. Oh yeah, here we go. The one picture I took inside the Tornado, Seymour, I told you, the volleyball yaoi is real. Japan loves Haikyuu way more than I thought they did. Which I dig it. It's one of my favorite series, but like, holy shit. There was more Haikyuu stuff throughout like the entirety of Japan than I expected. The disgusting JoJo's Battle Royale game, I not pictured, is a ton of people playing it. I can't believe the Battle Royale game is got people playing. It looks so fucking stupid. Yeah, Tor is great. It was the one in Akiba is shut down, so there's only the one in Ikebukuro. So IQ boosted volleyball worldwide. Yeah, I know glasses, but it just felt so jarring seeing like every store or shop that had like anime goods, there was like at least a subsection of Haikyuu. And I'm still pissed that I couldn't buy any fucking merch because all of the t-shirt sizes were too small for even me. I was pissed. There was a pop-up shop and everything that I covered yesterday. And none of the shirt sizes fit. I would have bought it. They were all the team shirts. Every team had one. their own with just like their ink like name written on them and their like main team color, and I couldn't. They were all either smalls or mediums. I cried. I was like, I'll buy any of them. I just want one, and not a single one of them fit me. I was pissed. So I don't fuck with Chikawa because I don't like know anything about it. The characters are cute, but there's like random Chikawa stores all over the place. Very cute characters. I don't know anything about them though. But we were finally back in Ikebukuro, and we were going to a random Family Mart. We couldn't find any Durara stuff, and this is just a Family Mart with Durara shit still plastered on the fucking windows. This felt like a time capsule. It was great. I was like, oh my god, it's them. Finally. Like, because this is for the second season, so this is... I had to look it up. I think it was like 2016 this shit came out, and I was like, oh my god, it's just been here since 2016. This single Family Mart randomly in Ikebukuro posted up with Durara stuff. And then we went into like 4 or 5 Family Marts almost because ISO and Edible specifically wanted a Family Mart hoodie. I don't know why they were so insistent on getting other hoodies. They're like, oh, my hoodies are dirty. I wore like the same 2 jackets the entire time. I don't know. Extrical left us. This is his airport meal. He left on my birthday because he hates me. Not because of work, specifically because he hates me. I take it down if no reason. Well, no, I'm not complaining. Take it down. This is I mean, it's in Ikebukuro, so it's very fitting because this is where Durara takes place. If you've not seen it, I was hoping there would have been more even, but it was mostly Ensemble Stars. I'm sure there's other places where there's probably like stuff specifically for that, but we didn't really find a lot. This was it. But it was a single Family Mart. I'm glad we came across it though. It was cool. So finally, the cherry blossoms were blooming. So we'll get to it, but this is like 12 days difference where everything was dead, and now it's packed. There was no one here, and now it's like tourist season from hell. Like, insane how many people are here now. Like, the festival was empty when we were first here, and now it's just like, holy shit. Idol culture will never die. Yes. I respect the Ensemble Stars. I did not understand their game. Now I do. Yeah, more cherry blossom stuff. Yeah, this is great to actually see this stuff bloom. Obviously, we had to get alcohol. It was still my birthday, so why not? And I was told to have like 6 or so drinks. No, Snary wanted me to drink 3, and then Goon said have 3. I had more than that. Throughout the day, I had to get it done. Happy birthday! Oh my god, thank you, Kerr. Happy birthday, Kerr. 6 or yeah. I stopped myself. I knew you were still here, Mara. I'm not even giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not. I didn't finish it, so you'll never know. That's specifically because you're still here is why I stopped myself, Mara. But yeah, this shit is packed. There were so many like old dudes with like tons of cans just like sitting like on the ground next to them. These people chill all fucking day. It would have been sick to do, but yeah, actually unreal with how many people were here. More pictures of close-up of flowers. I caught it too. Yeah, but you're not Mara, so it doesn't matter. You don't constantly make 6-7 comments. Oh yeah. So we can do this. Yeah. So same exact picture with like all the trees dead, and then 12 days. The trees actually have stuff. Some of them are still, well, they're like pine trees for some of them, but like you can actually see like the difference in the amount of people and everything. It's unreal. Yeah, it was great. I'm glad we got to see the cherry blossom stuff. I had to walk back and take a picture with Crumb. Blurry because my camera would not focus on both things, but, you know. Why is Edible fucking D? I'm not opening Edible's fucking message on stream. Is Crumb white for little sister? Yeah, well, that's actually just Crumb. Glasses. I'm not opening yours either. I'm not. Oh, well, you said Butt Cheeks. Edible asked me about the Japan stuff, and Miyuna sent me art of his character with 11s fucking in his ass. So, you know, get a little bit of everything here. So I had to walk back to take this picture, and there were so many people taking, like, Instagram pictures and selfies, and then I just walked up. Hi, Mara. What is Mara sending me? Hold on, let's find out. Open me to win. And then I walked up, and I had to stand there waiting patiently. And then I just held up Crumb and took a picture and walked away. They were probably like, dude, come the fuck on. Okay, one more? Yeah, sure, why not? Everyone get it out of your system. A raccoon gif? Okay, cute. That's why I have my phone here, so I can do this. Okay, so at this point, Extrical's gone. Okay. Cloud is watching. Hi, oh my god, hi, Cloud. Bro, open the shit, laugh at him. I have my phone sitting right here, Cloud, so there's nothing to open. Nice try. Yeah, Cloud's IP banned on Twitch, so everyone wave to Cloud, because Cloud can't type in chat. Cloud can watch. Cloud can't type, though. Cloud deserved? Okay, not this time. Not this time, Mara. They were also banned on Discord. Twice. Cloud has some targeted hate going on towards them for some reason, and I don't know why. They're going through it right now. They can't use Twitch properly. Or Discord. On and off. It's kind of fucked. Okay, hi Hazel. Fortune Cabal after Cloud. Discord currently? No, Cloud can use Discord right now. But I think Cloud said they got banned twice on Discord temporarily. Earlier today. I think they said pings and stuff don't work, and AI is like monitoring all of her messages. And stuff. She's very limited with what she can do. But yeah, so this was outside of the Team Lab stuff, I think. Yes. Jesus, yeah, she's kind of cooked. Oh, so we finally went to the sushi place. This is drink number 2. I had to like make count of how many drinks I had. So we went to sushi place. This is where I choked the second time. We came here specifically for this cut right here. Each one of these was like $4. So that's $12 right there on that plate. It's just tuna. Very good. It's probably a horrible take. Of all of the meals I had in Japan, sushi is like the one meal I think I could still eat here. It's clearly done differently. Damn you choking. We'll get over that. We'll get to it in a second, Glasses. I did choke a second time though, and almost cause a scene and throw up. This was really good. 10 out of 10. I still think the mackerel from the other place was better in Nara, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, this is fishbone soup. His fish kind of fell apart. And then we each got one of these, like, trays. Good. Everything on here is good, except for this fucker. I don't know what fish this is, because I didn't pay attention. This one, probably worse than the cabbage, because this shit was so, like, tendony and really chewy that I thought I had chewed it enough. And even Edible, after this happened, Edible was like, okay, I can see how you fucking almost choked on that. This shit was a pain in the ass to eat. It was so chewy, it would not, like, separate at all. It was good. It didn't really have a taste, but it was good. But I don't know. That fuck this one. This one sucked dick. It almost killed me. It almost took me out. Everything else good. Japan version of California roll, just cucumber. Yeah, so we had actual proper sushi for once. It took us like an hour to get it, but it was my birthday. We were doing it. Very expensive though, in comparison. Oh no, there is gonna be a picture of me in here. I forgot. So this is outside the sushi place, not the Team Lab stuff. Yeah. It was like lit up with like lights and stuff. Very, very pretty. Yeah, so this is over the stuff. Yeah, so this is where I don't think we did anything else over here. There was Harry Potter themed stuff here for some reason, because the Harry Potter movie was on. Going up here is like, I think in the movie theater. He was like, fuck, I got a Harry Potter picture in it. So he told me to take another one, and I did. So instead, ISO decided to tell me to not move and then take a picture of me taking a picture, and Edible took a picture of him taking a picture of me taking a picture. So, yeah, there's that. Look how short I am. Here's my picture. I at least got the fucking car out of the damn thing. Wow, you are short. I know. Believe me, I fucking know. And you got more stuff. So now we're at Golden Guy. Every single one of these is a fucking bar. Downstairs and upstairs. 99% fucking tourists. These bars are tiny as fuck. They at most seat like 8 people. It's ridiculous. So we went to some first one with a lovely Japanese lady that gave us a whole bunch of snacks. I just got sours. He got old fashioned. Yeah, they just had a whole bunch of fucking shit. Very tiny. Very, very tiny place. I had to get a rum and coke for old time's sake. The lady was very nice. She was chatting us up. Then we went to another place. We had some snake sake. Actual snake. Some British people came in after us, and the lady was not having it. She's like, ew, that's gross. Why would I drink that? The Korean dudes next to us were also kind of wary about drinking it, but the one guy tried it after we did. We tried some. It was not bad. Another sour. And yeah, we had like little Funyuns and pretzels. It was great. You got a little snack. But to even walk into these places, you had to pay like a seat fee. Like on top of this, you were paying anywhere between like 500 and like 1,200 yen per person just to sit down. Not even for like a drink. You had to order a drink, but you had to pay that on top. Can you eat the snake? I'm gonna say this snake is never coming out of here. I'm gonna assume it's going to forever be in the alcohol. But this place was sick. This was an old, or not older, like a younger Japanese dude. But there was like bills, wall to ceiling, from like door. The door's like right here. There's the lady that said she wasn't drinking the snake. Fucking coward. From ceiling to floor, it's just different people's bills with stuff signed, and then the other wall to the right was the same stuff. Yeah, here you go. It's the entire fucking bar. It was fucking cool. So then we walked around. Some guy asked where I was from, and then he knew the area I was from, and then he was like, oh, you're a piece of shit, you should leave. And I almost was like, I probably work with your family members, you probably shouldn't be talking to me like that. Guy that's trying to impress the female he was with. I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't make a scene. I was like, you know, you impress your woman friend, guy with a stenciled on fucking mustache that's probably younger than me. You do you. This bar took forever to fucking get into. That is the back of the fucking bar. So there's like 4 people here, and we're just sitting on a bench. We didn't even have a bar. We had the whole, well, I had a place to set my drink. ISO and Edible did not. Someone gave you shit? Yeah. Because they're like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, you know, Hampton Roads area, Virginia. They're like, oh, Little Creek and stuff? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, they're like, ah, man, fuck you. That place sucks. I'd be like, okay. Okay, man that is clearly trying to impress the woman that was dressed nicely with him. Go drink. If I was there, there's a lot I could have said. Glasses. I was like, nope, it's my birthday. I'm trying to find another bar to drink in. I don't got time. Because he said it as he was rounding the corner, knowing that anything I would have said would have been like falling on like deaf ears. Yeah, random bathroom. Surprisingly, these places had bathrooms in them. They're tiny. This was directly outside. Yeah, this is actual how much space is in between the buildings. I think there's a video as well. We're getting close. Oh yeah, people. I was keeping track of my drinks. So we had 8. Some signs. Okay, yes. Here. I'm not tall, so I didn't have a problem. These stairs are tight as shit.
Unfortunately, I made it out okay.
Like, ISO is turned sideways to get down the fucking stairs. Classes knows he's met ISO and stuff, so you have a rough reference of how big these stairs are.
Unfortunately, I made it out okay.
And this is edible recording.
Christ, this is tight for me. Look at that fucking shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm recording.
Unreal. To get to any upstairs bar, it was the same like size. To even check if there was room in the bar, you had to walk up these stairs, and then be like, oh no, that's it. There's no room, and then you have to just fucking walk back down. Looks normal size to me. Google, how tall are you, for reference? This is not the door frame itself should be telling. Like, look at his shoe. Look how big his shoes are. 170. I'm 155, and my shoulders were touching the walls. Goon. Like, wall to wall, my shoulders were almost touching the walls. These are not normal size stairs. So, end of my birthday, so I caught the first train when I went to Okunoshima. We went into a station. I didn't take a picture because we were in a rush to catch the final train. So I caught the first and the last train of the night. There was fucking no one here, and the only people that were here outside of this were people like booking it to get to the train. Because we had to make 2 different transfers. And safe to say, the final train is kind of packed. I had to get a strong 0 for the road, of course, to wrap up the night. Extra Gold was on a plane. And now, the final-ish day. So this is the day I went and met my VTuber siblings, so there's not going to be a lot of pictures from me. So I'll just have to talk about it after we go through the day. ISO went to check on one of the race courses for the horses. Edible went to do some shopping for his family and check out some car stuff. So this was like a solo adventure day while I was busy with my VTuber siblings. So we got some train pictures with where he's going. He went to the train museum while he was killing time. And he was like, I think he said he was like the only grown adult in here. I think he said everyone else had like kids with them and stuff. And he was like a grown adult in here, like cheesing over like getting like a thing stamped, like an actual train ticket. But he was having fun. That's all that mattered. ISO made it to the racetrack. Horse picture with anime horse underneath it. He's still young at heart, yeah. He didn't buy it. I'm surprised he didn't buy a single plush of like a horse or something, to be honest. Wow, I'm guessing you could bet with card. That's crazy. Random 7-Eleven. So I don't know anything about it. He didn't really talk about this. And he's not here because he died. This would have been like the only time I needed him around to talk about this. This is edible at the train museum still. Upset that the kids are hogging stuff. Got more Japan race course stuff. Placing bad bets. Well, no, there was no race on this day. That's why he was able to go and just walk around. He specifically picked one of the days that there was no races going on so we could check all of it out. But I think he had to travel like an hour and a half out. Step aside, special interest kids. A real autist is visiting the train museum. Yeah. Oh my god, is it Umemusum? It is. Yeah, so Edible went to like a car part store or something. He got hit with a fucking gaijin doing this, by the way, apparently. Because it apparently, like, where he was just not, like, I guess where he should have been. That man got called an actual foreigner by people, which he wore that with a badge. But yeah, he apparently was like not like wanted there, like relevant. I think he felt out of place there. So this is the Tokyo Metropolitan Government thing. They have a free like observation tower. So I guess I can go over my stuff. So I met my VTuber. Hold on, I can show this. Hold on. 1 second, 1 second. We can do this, I promise. Why are people still liking this fucking tweet? Why does it have over 500 likes? Okay, whatever. Let me make sure I don't have anything. This one and... Alright, ow. Hi, Ronnie, thank you. Come on, load, load, load. Okay, so the first day that we got to Japan, or I heard it's sort of worse now. I didn't hear it a single time. Glasses, the other day I was talking, when I went to see the rabbits at Okunoshima by myself in the middle of nowhere, some tourist hit me up with asking for directions in full Japanese while I was fucking eating my fucking food on like some steps at the train station. I had like whiplash. I'm like, huh? I was like, why are you asking the white dude directions in Japanese? I was like, no, you're at the right place, but like, I didn't get hit with a gaijin at all. Now during this day, maybe. But yeah. So the first day, or is it, so, the first day that I took a picture of like me and Akiba, one of my VTuber siblings was like, oh, you're in the area? Do you want to meet up? He doesn't speak an ounce of English. Zero, zilch, none. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, sure, why not? Because he had also mentioned wanting to do a collab, so maybe one day you'll see me collab with them. I don't know what it's gonna be. But, yeah, so Kinchan asked to meet up, and I was like, I'm here for a little bit, but we gotta go to Osaka, so maybe when I get back. Collab when you can talk? I don't know, Bailey. That's a good question. Probably. I would imagine so. Or when you can't talk. Yeah. I mean, we could figure something out. I'm sure. Carry him in Apex with the Gundam skins. So, I feel like I should ask him how old they think I actually am, because he's married. I think he has a kid. I think he's old. I'm pretty sure he's older than me. But yeah, so he wanted to meet up, and then when I was back in Tokyo, he's like, oh, Leona might be there as well. So another sibling who I think had just gotten back in the country, but they speak English. I think he asked them to come to like make it easier on him, so like he could like talk about stuff and like Leona would explain it. So 10 out of 10. I'm so thankful that they were able to come, because let's see, can I'm leaking the DMs. Somewhere in here they were like, I'm sure we'll yeah. He was like, we'll manage to communicate with it. So it was literally just gonna be like through like a translation app, like for the most part. It would have been fine, but I think he asked Leona if since they speak English, if they would show up, because he's like, oh yeah, by the way, they might also be there. So God bless, thank you, Leona, for being there. Like, so convenient. But yeah, I am curious how old they think I actually am in comparison, because I don't know how old they are, but I'm pretty sure he's older than I am. I don't know if they are. So yeah, so I met up with both of them. Not pictured his lunch, because I didn't want to take too many pictures. I didn't know if it would be like rude or not, so I kind of like kept to myself. There's not a lot of pictures for the day from me on my outing, because I was with them for like 5 fucking hours. So we had a tonkatsu at a place where you had like free cabbage refills and rice refills for like one time. That was pretty cool. It was the only time I had like just straight up tonkatsu. But they paid for my meals and everything. It was great. So then we went to the Metropolitan building. I don't think I would have found this without like using Google Maps, because like you had to walk in like areas that had like no people in it, so it would have felt like we were trespassing. But you didn't have to pay for this. This is the one like observation deck that was like fucking free, so it was cool. So it was really hazy that day, but apparently you can see like Tokyo Bay and stuff, and like slight Fuji on like really clear days, but I was not blessed with that. Edible. It's at a car parts place, so you got some engines. Why not? Yeah, more of me. Yeah, so apparently you're able to see like really fucking far, but it was like really hazy out. ISO's not here, so I don't know what he was doing. I don't know where he is. He could be literally anywhere right now. Some of the stuff I've not even seen. Like, so this is like news to me. This must be still by the ARA. Yeah, this is way more like, what the fuck? This is so pretty. I didn't see this at all. Yeah, I didn't see this at all. Rest of Monster Can? I can do that for you. I got you. Yeah, this is nice. I don't know where this is, though. So this is back in, I think, Akiba. So, and this was the benefit of having my siblings with me. They just told me about random shit. Like, they were telling me about, like, buildings and certain parts of the city that we were walking past. I got to experience this later in the day. Apparently, like, on Sundays, I think they said every Sunday, and here and, like, one other place, they just shut down, like, a whole stretch of road for, like, just, like, foot traffic on Sunday. That was kind of cool. I took a picture as well somewhere. They were like, oh, have you seen the Godzilla? I was like, maybe, but I didn't see it if that was the case. The big-ass fucking Godzilla just overlooking the hotel. And I think movie theater, which is kind of crazy. If we had seen it, I was not looking this high to fucking see it. It's crazy to think about their older people and raising. Okay, come on. Yeah, so like as they were walking me around, like Kinshan was kind of like, yeah, this is what this is and this was, you know, this is what this used to be and whatnot. So we did that. We walked past some like random mini like train display thing that we checked out. We walked around a bit of Akiba and stuff. It was cool though. It was very lax. I didn't try speaking Japanese because I did not want to have the most broken ass Japanese spoken known to man. So thankfully, we didn't talk a whole bunch. It was more him like explaining stuff and Leona translating. But he did use Translate a couple times to speak in English, and it was so fucking cute. But Leona was giving him shit, and he was like, you should learn to speak English. So who knows? Maybe if I collab with him, I'll teach them English. English classes with me, yeah. I'm sure that'd go over well. Wow, gozaimasu. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to collab, so soon, maybe, well, not soon. One day you'll see a collab. It'll happen, I promise. They're doing PCP at the gym over there. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it apparently. This is before we went back to so that was still in Shinjuku, the Godzilla. So we're going back to Akiba now. Because when we met up, they were like, so what do you want to do? What do you want to eat? I'm like, I don't live here. So I was like, do y'all have any recommendations? And they didn't, which was fucking funny because apparently they don't eat out a ton around the area. Which is funny because like they asked to hang out and I'm like, because they're like, where have you been and where haven't you been? I'm like, how do I answer this as someone who's never been to Japan? There's like, it's so specific. Like, how do I say where I haven't been? I was like, I don't know how to answer this. I was like, just show me some cool shit. So we walked around and they're like, fuck it, let's just go back to Akiba. So we walked around. The park was even more fucking... This is the same Ueno Park from earlier. a couple days where the cherry blossoms were blooming. This was like a standstill to even just like walk in the park. Unreal how many fucking people were here today. I was so glad we got the park stuff done the other day. Why do their taxis look like police vans? Like, all of their taxis are like this. Their Ubers are the exact same thing. Instead of the word taxi, it just has the word Uber written on it. Like, every fucking thing. We didn't take one. We should have, though. Edible went and saw some masks. I think he said he got, a kitsune mask for people. I don't know where he went, but they're there. Bird. Saw some cars, you know. I'm not a car guy, but is the mask shop like Tokyo Ghoul? Yes, exactly. So then they took me to a actual Japanese sweets. I guess I can say I had ice cream. This was really fucking good. This was like a little syrup that you like drizzled over it. You had like some mochi and some like jelly stuff and some red bean paste and some fruits. I even ate the cherry. I don't like cherries. I ate it though. Very good. This was like really delicious. But they also paid for this. They paid for my lunch and this. And they gave me a little goodie bag of their merch. But yeah, it was a really fun day. Getting shown around and stuff. Even if we didn't really converse a lot. He said he wants to come to America and stuff. I'm like, you should. Even if you can barely speak English, I think it would be an experience. So I think he said maybe one day we can hang out over here. More power to him if he comes. Sure. So he gave me like a whole bunch of his merch. So I got some pins, some magnets, some keychains. And as common courtesy in Japan, tissues. I have 2 packs of these now because I have this plush next to me. It was very nice of them. I'm glad they showed me around and paid for stuff. Very, very fun. One of the more exciting days, to be honest. Because I did not expect someone to be like, that I, in interaction with, only say like good morning to and like say like hi in their streams and then immediately go lurk. Because I don't speak fluent Japanese. So it's definitely out of place. Very fun. I'm really glad that they did this. If I could thank them more, I would. I feel like I did not thank them enough. But yeah. Cool guys. Would love to do it again. When we go back, it sounds like other people wanted to meet up. So I might have to like organize like a get together for like as many of the siblings that want to fucking meet up as possible. So we got random Subway stuff. Oh, this is after we got back together. So Comey was probably not here. He posted a single fucking emote at the start of the fucking night. Anyway, Comey had sent me a DM with a British Western themed like cafe. Also, I can't believe it. It's already 11 o'clock. We're almost at the end. We're fine. I'm gonna finish on time. That was getting like slack for not having what the fuck? Oh my god, hi Tokage. What the fuck? Paid you to be here. What the fuck? What are we all doing? I can do this. My mods are always asleep. I apparently can't because I can't type right. What were you doing? Okay. Alright. Here's where I'm gonna get hit with pain, probably. Retro. Okay. I got rated. I was just speaking Spanish. See ya. I don't commit. No, you're fine, glasses. I don't know what that first game is. What is this? What is that first game? Hold on. 20-year-old game? No. No. I know what Underground is. Underground 2 is not retro. We're not doing this. Just stream under the game title. I don't know what the one that pains me. I don't know what Necrovision is though. I'll give that one to you. It is, and no, I don't want to hear it. You could just call it. You could just call it what it is. Necrovision Lost Company. We'll sidetrack myself. Horror FPS shooter. Halo 3 is almost. Stop. I don't want to hear it. Stop. Just call it what it is. Shut up, Mara. I don't want to hear it. The game's probably older than you, Mara. I don't want to fucking hear it. I've never heard of this game. Time marches on. I refuse. I will live in the fucking past. It's not a Super Famicom game. It's not retro yet. Mara, shouldn't you be asleep? You're right. He probably should. Anywho, hi Raiders. I'm Razor. I'm an EP raccoon guy. I'm going over my Japan trip part 2 Electric Boogaloo because there was so many fucking pictures. Okay. Hi Life We. Thank you for the rate one. Was Life We's fun? Yeah, I got you. I can do it again. I can do this. Oh, okay. Good. Perfect. Thank you. Slay the Spire 2. Did you win? Actually, did you win as well, Tokage? I mean, I guess if you played 2 games, you did win. Oh my god. Hi, Don. Good morning. Yes, technically it's like afternoon for you or fucking whatever. No, you did not win. Oh, I'm sorry. We could have. What do you mean we could have? Beat the first one? Good. Also, Underground 2's OST is 10 out of 10. I won it stealing Kaze's heart. Oh. Well then. Anywho, welcome to the stream, both Raiders. I'm going over the remainder of my Japan trip. Underground 1 OST I liked better. Yeah, they're both good though. I feel like for their time, like that shit's like really good. Kept prolonging the fight. And we lost too much HP, damn. Get fucked. Yeah, so I'm literally just going over Japan trip for the people here. So if you don't want to see pictures and other random nonsense, we're almost at the end, then I'm sorry. But if you have to raid and run or eat or anything, Tokage and Life We, that's understandable. If not, I guess enjoy the remainder of the pictures. Damn, I can't believe you got trolled, Kaze. That's crazy. Man got rage baited. Huh? What? No clue what you're talking about. I said Tokage, not Kage. Okay. Awkward, yeah, awkward. Ooh. Anywho, this is the motherfucker I'm dealing with, people. I'm so sorry, Kaze. Yeah, so Komi told me to check out this place like the day before. I'm like, bet I have time. I missed the small J-Cat thing. So we came to this like British themed fucking maid cafe. So I can say I went to a maid cafe. This was not a cringe one. They were still in like character, but it was not the like short skirts, everyone fawning over them, moi moi kyun. All that nonsense. So we did go. Komi told me to go. We did. We walked in. For it being a Western theme, you would think they would speak English. The first chick did not speak an ounce of English. All maid cafes are cringe. That's part of their charm. No, this one was far more laid back. I don't know, man. It still sounds cringe. It cringe in a lot less of that aspect. It was a lot less of them like putting on like a cutesy thing. They were literally kind of kept to themselves, which was much better. But yeah, the first chick did not speak an ounce of English. Like she tried her best. We got through it though. I had to ring the bell to summon them to get our meal though. That was something. They hit like a sick deep bow and they didn't bow to me. They did to Edible and ISO, and ISO was looking at the damn menu instead of waiting for her to walk away. It was very rude of him. But I told them I would visit on Twitter, and they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." And then I came and I visited, and they thanked me for it. It was great. Would go again to this. Maybe not regular maid cafe. I'd come again to this though. So it was just like regular tea with honey and lemon. It was very, very good. Had little covers for our tea thing. Edible got a melon soda for some weird reason. The guy that drinks coffee. And then we each got cake, and they drew little drawings on it. Earl Grey tea. No, this was like a berry tea. It was very. I think it was like royal berry something. I don't know. I don't drink a lot of tea, so. Right, like at least like this. So we all got cake, and they drew a different drawing. Apparently, for like everything you order, I've seen some other tweets that they've put out from people, and they just kind of like doodle on the plates. So they're really cool. the one that spoke English much better. I think she realized the other one couldn't speak enough English. But yeah, their like whole thing was like they were pitching like, oh, if you're like in the country, you're like foreigner, come check us out. Because I guess they tried being added to some like, I don't remember what they stated, but they were denied for it because they're like, oh, you're not even like serving Japanese themed like stuff. Like why would we like pitch you to people? But yeah, so we each got our own little drawing. This was ISOs. The cake was good. The tea was good. It was really hot in here, but it was like really quiet and chill. People were kind of minding their own business. It was edibles. Yeah, Wonder Parlor Cafe. If you're ever in fucking Tokyo, check it out. This was in Ikebukuro, I think. I want to say it was in Ikebukuro. Yeah. 10 out of 10. I also had a cute fucking rabbit teapot. I didn't have one. I was kind of pissed. Look at this shit. I just had a regular ass teapot. He got fucking rabbit ears and cute little rabbits on it. It wasn't fair at all. And then they, I guess at checkout they had like a couple like pictures of like them doing shit that you could like take home for free. I think I have this somewhere. I took one. I've got this somewhere in one of my suitcases that I've still yet to empty. Yeah, it was really cool. And like leaving, they like walked outside and they said thanks for coming and stuff. It was really cute. Like I said, a lot less cringe than the other stuff. All right, so this is the second to last day, and I had a shit ton of coins to get rid of because the times that you did pay with cash, like, it's so many fucking coins. The only place to use them is like vending machines. So they had a tiny ass monster. My hands are tiny. This should tell how tiny this thing is. I don't think this had like any more caffeine in it than like a regular monster back here than what I'm drinking right now. Razor should have asked for a maid outfit. Would have fit one easily. I should have. Hand reveal. There was me reveal multiple pictures earlier. Multiple times even. Just like Shaq holding a normal monster. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, obviously I couldn't end the trip without Mr. Donut, so never kill yourself. Now that Kaze's here, I can say it. We've not gone over a single never kill yourself, but never kill yourself. This was the final night. Then we were walking back. More cherry blossoms. ISO took more up-close pictures. Yeah, so I'm so glad we got to see at least the cherry blossoms bloom. It would have been very upsetting if we couldn't. Very, very lovely scenery. More pictures. This should be the next day. Okay, final day. The actual last day. We're almost done. I'm going to actually finish the stream on time. We said we were gonna do an onsen. Edible wanted to do one, so I made him pick one because he had tattoos. So he had to look into it and find one that was tattoo friendly. Sunnyside Hiccup Flower. So we went to an onsen. It was like a 2-hour journey on train and then like a 30-minute walk fucking uphill because I didn't want to go to the one at the station in hopes that it was less crowded. Truth be told, we maybe should have tried the one at the station, which would have had, I guess, more foreigners. But I digress. It happened. We went. Yeah, so this was pretty fucking rural. I didn't see some of the wall Japan. What is this? Did he actually just record? Oh, why did he post this? There's no way this is the whole video. This motherfucker. Okay. Yeah. The Great Wall of Japan, yeah. Actual wall, Japan, yeah. So now we're in Hakone, which hot springs town. Lots. Oh my god, we got 2 pages. Wow, we really didn't take that many. Oh, that's right. Edible didn't post like shit for his pictures at the end, so we only had 900 and stuff to go through. This probably would have been close to 1,000 if Edible posted all the stuff that he took. Yeah, so this is really great. Leading up to this, there were signs that said, "Don't approach or feed the monkeys." I think they meant wild monkeys. We didn't see any. Edible was immediately scared for some weird reason. A really lovely view, but we had to walk uphill like the entire fucking time. Which may have been a mistake, because that shit fucking was rough. It was the second time that I actually like got like what I would consider like a workout from just walking outside of the Rabbit Island. Make me really miss Japan. Oh, have you been? I miss it already, and I've only been back for, let me check the date, twice. Oh, I have not even been back for a full week yet. Now I have to wait 2 years to go again. But yeah, so Hakone, really lovely area. Whole bunch of like 2-car lane streets and stuff. Just like a river like through most of it. Oh my god, it's me! I'm on camera! Oh, you can't see me anymore because Edible's blocking me. So this, I'm pissed. On the way up, I was like, oh, we need to stop. Hold up. This like random like convenience store had melon pon, but it had like strawberries in like the center of it with like a cream cheese. And we went in and they were sold out. Why does it look moldy? Because it's chocolate chips. It's chocolate chips. I'm very upset that I didn't get to try the strawberry melon pon. I'm pissed. And they didn't even have regular melon pon, but I'm like, I walked in, I'm not walking out with nothing. So I got a fucking melon pon. More soccer. Yeah, at this point, we're like blessed with how much the stuff was blooming. But yeah, this is like the entire like road all the way up to where we were going was like this big. After you got off the station, that's fucking like it. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these videos I didn't watch, so this is I would full screen this and crop it, but I learned last stream that it's a pain in the ass, so I deal with the tinier videos from now. Can I have that picture? Which one? This one? This one? Both? Yes. Yes, you can, actually. No. Would it be this? Does this work? Can you open this? Does that work for you? Oh, it's gonna be really small, but... Oh, hold on, I could just... Let me see if that's... Hold on, I could do... If that's too tiny, I'll forward it to you. Yeah, I'll forward it to you after stream. Actually, hold on, I can do it right now. Random window. To not jump away. Forward. There you go. All right, so yeah, we did all this walking. Not a lot more pictures. I showed this. So we got to the onsen. Actual traditional onsen, yes. I had to be naked with my friends and a whole bunch of strangers. Would I do it again? Probably not. Maybe it was because of how crowded it was. It was mostly because of how fucking crowded it was. I'm gonna be honest. It was cheap. It was only like 1,200 yen. What if it was with chat instead? See, I'm fine with that. Now I can say that at least 2 people have seen me fucking fully naked in my server. Or at least watch my stream. And one of them is my fucking mod, but that's besides the point. But, so it was cheap and everything, but even with it being a 30-minute walk uphill out of the way, clearly this is one where more like local people went. Post an image of it so a lot more can see. Well, you couldn't have your phones in there. 2, no, y'all aren't getting the picture of me swinging meat. I'm sorry. There's nothing to see. It's tiny. There you go. Have at it. Pinched finger, like y'all normally do. Isn't that what y'all always say? Yeah. Not much swinging? Yeah. But, yeah, so it was really crowded. So there was a couple different baths of, like, different, like, temperatures and, like, a cold one. I did the cold one, like, for, like, 2 seconds, and I was like, oh, hell no, not happening. But at a certain point, it became like if you were getting like overheated and you had to get like out to like cool off, like 5 or 6 people would like go in to like take your like place, and then I just kind of had to sit there and wait for like people to like shuffle out of some of these pools. So maybe if it was like a larger onsen, or if I had like a private one, I know you can rent like stuff with like private like small like onsens, like out of like a hotel room kind of thing. So maybe if I did that, I'd feel more inclined. Rented a private one, it was neat. Yeah, it would have to be a private. How much did that run you, by the way, Tokage? I didn't look into any of this. My friend had tattoos, so I was like, fuck it, you're picking it. Tattoo guy. I don't remember, it came with a room. Oh, okay, so that's not bad then. But Yonosaki? Oh, okay. Yes, it was a neat experience. It was cheap and everything. They give you a really, really tiny fucking towel. Tattoo friendly. Yeah, this one was tattoo friendly as well. It was funny because they had signs like, oh, if someone's in the same bath as you with tattoos, you can't be in the bath, you need to leave. Which is fucking weird to think about. Like, they got in this pool, you have to move like 10 feet to another one. Whatever. I mean, you're still in the same fucking room with your tattoos visible, but whatever. I'm sure there's more fucking lore to that or something, but it felt like so like very dated. Like no one listened to it. There was multiple people with tattoos, and a lot of them were Japanese guys, but like I think workers walked through like one time and didn't enforce anything, so I was like, I don't think people really care. But yeah, it was fun. Yakuza? No. No, not Yakuza. They were just there was like smaller tattoos. Like one guy had like, I think a couple like mushrooms like on like his like lower back ish on like the side. Another guy had like a chest tattoo. It's nice that the stigma's getting broken at least. Yeah, for the most part, Mara, the tattoo thing hasn't been a problem for a while. It's the more rural you go where it becomes a problem. Like you can do bathhouses like locally. They don't give a fuck. But I told Edible I'm not doing a fucking bathhouse with like a whole bunch of kids. Like, and their parents like pulling them around, like, and like causing a ruckus, which I guess I wouldn't get that experience, but yeah, the foreigners have the tattoo. Yeah, they're not too pressed. Or yeah, the tattoo razor, you should get one. Fine. We'll go back to this. I'm pretty sure I showed it last stream, Goon. I don't know if you were here. Let me not. He's getting his VTuber model on his back. That would be insane. Let me find it. Where's the Japan? Actually, we can do this. Hold on. We'll speed run some other stuff. I gotta kill some time. Chloe's not off yet.
What's going on?
Hi, Yami. Oldest. Oh, hold on. No, this is so. I gotta scroll through a lot. Hold on. This is like personal information. Actually, oh my god, there's so much. Oh, there's only 5 pages. Yeah, hold on. Let me not give people's personal information out. One second. All right, yeah, here, I can show some of this stuff. This was our group chat. I didn't even see a lot of... I'd pay a lot of attention to this stuff because I had bad connection. This was random vending machine. What the fuck? This is a sick vending machine. I didn't see this at all. I think this was in the airport. This is when Extra landed. Did you have a lot of Strong Zero? Yes. I've had Strong Zero before, so I knew what I was doing. There's Wi-Fi. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is ISO's friend. This is the one that got the tattoo. Well, y'all are gonna see like Airbnb information, but I don't fucking care. So we didn't see him like a lot of the time. The first day he went out, he woke, because we were waking up at like 5 a.m. He was gone the entire fucking day. He went to the middle of nowhere to hike on his first day. He literally only came here to get a tattoo. And a Strong Zero never left my hand when in Japan. Exactly. Strong Zero is so fucking good and so cheap. It's funny because when I got back, I think Edible or someone posted a thing that they have like tall cans now in America, but it's with vodka. I don't want vodka. Aura? Yeah. So he went to the middle of nowhere. So these are a whole bunch of pictures. I don't know where he went. So you can just look at a whole bunch of scenery pictures, because these are really fucking good pictures. I forgot about this stuff. Not a clue where he is. He didn't even know where he went. Which is kind of crazy to go somewhere and not, like, pay attention to where you are so you could tell people about it. But he went hiking. They tasted the same. They don't taste the same, Tokage. Your senses are dulled, and no, they're not with vodka. The strong zero in Japan is shochu. It's like a chuhai thing. It is different than vodka. Also, they're way more expensive here. It says vodka-based seltzer. It's not vodka. It is funny that a small can of strong zero is like 100 yen, and a 4-pack of the 196 is like 16 bucks. Yeah, I know they're made up north. I only see them up north when I'm in Chicago. But it's not vodka, and it does taste different, but it is insanely expensive. But yes, he went on a hiking journey. Couldn't tell you where. It looks really pretty, though. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't look at a lot of these pictures because we were, like, also doing stuff. American tall boys near me are $2. Excuse me, glasses? Less alcohol, too, though? Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so... whole bunch more pictures. Hey, fuck it, we'll go through all. We got time. $10, what are you talking about? They're 9%. I have a place where I get JP Strong. Excuse me, glasses. I'm gonna need you to DM me the fucking location now. Yeah, they're only 9%. Yeah, so he... in the middle of fucking nowhere. He knew no Japanese at all. He was a lot younger, I think. Wow, this shit is not loading. Uh-oh. Why is shit not loading? Oh. I'll check my marketing and see. The ones that are sold as negative 196 Tokage are not the same. It is Suntory air quotes strong zero, but they're not like actual JP strong zeros. Discord stinky. Yeah, that's just Discord. It didn't want to load that single image, but yeah. Yeah, they're fake. Fake, overpriced, expensive. Okay, so we did that. Yeah, so this guy... okay. This guy clearly was humbled by a lot of people. I think he was like 24. He came here like specifically to get like a tattoo. So this man was getting hella humbled by like people telling him like, "Oh my gosh, you eat so much, blah blah blah, like you're great," which is funny. I'm like, dude, he said he was getting turned and like post like a bottle of like alcohol with like his tattoo artist, and he's like, "Oh, it's soju." I'm like, that bottle's probably not that expensive if you're drinking soju. He did not know a lot. Clearly, I was like, okay, you live. I didn't have it in me to tell him. I was like, you live your life, my guy. They took him to like a karaoke bar thing with like strippers. Well, not strippers, more or less, but like he's like, "Oh my god, they're so nice to me." I'm like, they're getting paid to do that. But what, you're gonna see pictures and videos of that. I'm not playing them, but yeah, I think this was another park. I don't know where this was because he wasn't with us 90% of the time. This is edible here. His wife apparently said he looked like a bum with his fit. Right edible's fit right now, glasses. I took multiple. He kind of does. Well, if his wife was here, I guess you'd be able to. It was what other funny picture? Rimland? I did not. She's okay. Didn't you? He said you were talking shit about his fit, and he had to prove that it looked good. I for one, said he looked fine, but apparently, according to Glasses and Mari, he's a fucking bum. Whatever. What is this? This is him getting tattoo stuff done. Yeah, this is like all traditional. I don't know who the guy that does it. This is what is on his back, I think. It's the sumo videos that we were showing him. Don't know why.
You scooted all the way over?
I don't know why Edible recorded this. Clearly, new cowboy hat and boots. Yes. When I noticed he was wearing boots, I'm like, damn, I thought I was fucking bad. Wearing Nikes. This man wore fucking boots the entire... Okay, chicken wing... Okay, nope, even here, Japan, they probably should just not do chicken wings. This is not... This is so sad. And they're only in, like, groups of 5. This is like a single chicken wing here. Oh, this is him showing us where we're at Osaka Castle. Moriaki. These girls are too tiny. I stand by it. I fucking stand by it, man. Yeah, so he was with his tattoo guy, and they were, like, taking him out to, like, eat and stuff. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is Extrical's window that he said he could jump out. He very much could jump out the window. This is in... this is stuff outside of the Osaka Castle. Yeah, spit it up. Yeah, he's out at like a bar and shit with people. Oh yeah, so this is what I was gonna do. So yeah, this is his tattoo. He came to Japan specifically for this. I showed it off last stream. Whatever. But he's tattooed all the way to his fucking ass cheeks. I don't have a picture of his ass out, but he did show us at the end of the trip. He came here specifically to do this. Is that blood? No, that's lines. This is all just ink. It's just smeared. Yeah, so this is all traditionally done. He came and said he was only going to do like 6 sessions of like 3 hours, which was insane. That did not turn out to be the case. He didn't even get it done, so this is not finished yet. He has to go to New York and get the rest of the lines finished, and then I think he's going back to Japan to get it. I think he's getting it colored as well. How come he didn't finish it? We didn't have enough time. He was doing like 5-hour sessions like every other day for like $150 an hour. He has to pay $300 an hour to get more of it done in New York. It's still traditional, and I think the guy's going to New York for some stuff, but yeah, I don't know how he met the guy or anything, but yeah. I think that's it. Oh, edible. This, what else we got? Gonna steal his tattoo, but Hygiene from Samui Blade. Yeah. Crazy but worth it. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, now he's out drinking, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. He was like, oh my god, you guys gotta go do karaoke. It's so fun. It's like a part of their culture. I'm like, no. 1, not happening. 2, you're not doing the fucking karaoke. You're watching women do karaoke. He clearly was out of his damn mind. He's like, oh, they're saying I speak good Japanese. I was like, you came into this saying you don't speak Japanese. When you're doing karaoke on stream, never happening. Yeah, he's got multiple videos. Like, he was like, this is so fun. You guys should experience this. I'm like, no, not happening. I'm not gonna keep playing these. Like, that's like all he sent. My culture was being appropriated. Did not like this at all. Mega Indian Steakhouse, how dare them? This is him in their car. He went to like a bonsai farm and was like grilling out with like people in the middle of nowhere. He was doing his own thing. He was on a journey. Yeah, I wanna... They have bison? They better at that point. Chashu being mean, who didn't go. Said he was drinking but without us, kind of fucked up. He's at some thing. What else we got in here? Oh, yeah, this is our part. Oh my god. And then Edible bought some cigarettes at the end of the trip. And now I will hide this again and go back. Oh, yeah, we're at the Osaka stuff. Okay. Edible bought 6, 7. I knew the fucking comment was coming. He didn't. He bought 1. He said he brought back just enough cigarettes to where he's technically over the limit. I didn't know there was a limit on how much cigarettes you could bring back. I learned something. Yes, and onsen, so we came back. More cherry blossom stuff. random Darth Maul that was posted up with like a fucking grill as well. I don't know what the fuck this is about. Random Star Wars thing.
What's going on?
200. Yeah, I just don't know why 200's the limit. That's such a specific number. He came back with 205, so you should report him to the authorities. Tripped out Darth Maul, holy peak. He looks so cool. I don't know why he has a grill though. What else we got? Oh, yeah, the bridge design stuff. But this was our last day in Japan. So this is the best day outside of being naked with my friends and a whole bunch of strangers. So at this point, me and ISO are cooked. We're coming back. Places are closing. It is like 8 o'clock already by the time we're getting back because it was like 2 hours out. I'm seeing posts on Twitter that there's Ikamusume fucking ads, and I'm like, we gotta stop. I gotta go check it. How much did you accrue? I don't want to know. You get to see my PP next time? Oh my god. Yeah, blushes. But yeah, so we are like cooked. I have not bought a second suitcase yet. ISO needs one as well. And it's getting late. But I'm like, we gotta stop. I gotta see. I made the pilgrimage. I saw it. I got to witness it. I stood there. She's real. She's literally advertising the fact that they accept credit cards or something at like a certain station now. It was 7K in one trip excluding airfare on board. I don't want to. My plane ticket alone was 2,000. I don't want to know how much I spent. I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna go back and look. I don't want to know, Takage. It's just like my skebs. I see yen, I close my eyes. I know how much it costs, but I'm not adding it up. So the best outcome, going to see this, on the way back, we tried looking for suitcases in the station. And like I said last stream, if you were here, Fog posted a fucking stupid tweet of Weezer vending or gacha machine. So every time we passed a gacha machine, we said Weezer and looked. We found it. At the end of the fucking trip, we fucking found it. Literally the last night. At the end of the fucking night, it's real. The Weezer gacha machine's real. We all had to yell at Fog. We got the full panoramic view of the gacha machine. It's literally just their album covers. This man single-handedly ruined our vacation and changed the outcome of it. I hope you pulled the Buddy Holly. I did 500 on fucking luggage at Donkey. Shit, 500 on luggage? How much luggage did you buy? We almost went to a Donkey, but we came across another place that was selling suitcases, and I paid like 6K yen for a slightly larger suitcase. This is the pole. It's still packaged. 2 extra large. Oh, good lord. Yeah, so I was supposed to come with 1 large one. Like almost too large for their line. Oh, so the oversized shit. Yeah. That's what the guy that got the tattoo had to buy, and he had problems getting it back through the airport with the checked bag stuff. This is still packaged. I still have this. I have this with me. It will never be opened until I deliver it. Is Weezer that big in Japan? No, I don't know, Chloe. Fog posted a tweet of Weezer saying they were in gacha machines. I don't know, and we found it. That's all that matters here. Shop is a Skibidi toilet section I'd seen the week before I went. Bruh. We did not see that. That's so interesting. We had seen one that was like the Beach Boys or something, Chloe, but it's just album artwork. It's such a weird gacha. But I mean, ISO and Edible got mini vibrators, so fuck it, whatever. Who cares, man? So we really didn't have a lot of time. A lot of places closed. So at this point, we said fuck it and did the run back on the Sukumen place. I would go here again. This place is fucking delicious. I'm so glad having recommended restaurants and shit from people that have lived here and constantly visit. Every single one we went to was great versus picking random shit. Somewhere in Japan, there's an MF Doom gacha machine. Maybe. Well, maybe. You're a Girls in Panzer fan raiser? I have watched it. I like Girls in Panzer. I had seen a couple of Girls in Panzer like ads stuff, but all right. I'll have to when we go back next time. I'll have to add it because we for the most part we got most of the trip done. So yeah, last night, every fucking night I had seen the Imperial Palace lit up, the like waterways with Sakura stuff, but because it took us so long to get back, unfortunately, it was too fucking dark out. the lights were turned off. If this was America, this shit would have stayed lit up the entire time. So all of this is the waterway. It's supposed to be lit up. I was pissed. Yeah, this almost doesn't look real. This was with like night mode maxed, but they have like a whole bunch of lights like angling out like over here. I was very upset. And then this is the final day. I bought a whole bunch of drinks and then I couldn't fucking... I had to chug them in the fucking airport. Never kill yourself. Japan. Pokemon store. Crumb jump scare. And then the final page. We're done. We're almost free. Edible got a microwave burger, which he said did not sit well with him. I was dying and wasn't going to eat because shit was so fucking packed. And then our flight kept getting delayed, so I ran to get McDonald's. It was like a chicken teriyaki thing. It was not bad. Would I buy fast food in Japan over regular food? No. Melon soda goes hard, though. I would kill for more melon soda. So, I'm pissed off about this. So, at the shops in the airport, the guy asked, oh, where are you traveling? I'm like, America. He's like, anywhere else? And I was like, yeah, Canada. He's like, oh, okay, then you should be fine. And put like stickers on the side of them. So I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm good to make it through customs. A fucking water and a fucking delicious, delicious lemon drink that I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. So I get to Canada. Also, Cloud said I had tiny hands. I had to prove that it just looks big. I do have tiny hands, but that's besides the point. So we get into fucking Canada. I get all the way through security, and they're like, oh, no liquids. I'm like, they're not opened. Is that really that big of a deal? He's like, no. No liquids allowed. I'm like, bro, are you fucking serious? He's like, if you want, you can drink them, but you have to go all the way back outside of security. This was after I had fully made it through security with all of my shit. They're like, if you want it, you have to go all the way back out to drink them. I was like, you're fucking kidding me. Because this is a tiny bottle of Pocari Sweat. Like, I literally picked this up in the airport just to fucking bring one home. Not even USA. Like, chug it? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because this was, well, because at Toronto, there was like a Canada customs and like a US customs thing. But the guy was not having it. I was pissed. So I said, fuck it, have it. I'm not walking all the way back out and holding up ISO and people. I was pissed. So this is like $4 down the drain that just got thrown. I'm like, I told you, I'm like, you can have it. It's fucking just like lemon. And he like looked at me like I was fucking weird and threw it away. I'm like, fucking asshole. Canadian Customs is the only one that gives... I'll never fly with Canada Air ever again. So there's revenge for your uncredited writing work and not like us. And Euphoria, yeah. I'll unironically never fly Air Canada again. I didn't pick Air Canada out of choice. It was to solely be on the same flight with ISO, and then I didn't even have that on the way out. On the way in, but not out. You say didn't care. Canadians stopped me and bitched. Yeah, I don't know. It was so unnecessary. Like, I still had the stickers on them from the fucking airport that indicated like nothing had been tampered or anything. The seals weren't broken, but they weren't having it. And this is it. I took a last picture of Gin Plush. I brought him back from his homeland. And then I had $15 poutine and $4.50 sweet tea. Or not sweet tea, like iced tea. In the airport, and I wanted to kill myself. And that is it. The trip is over. It's done. I guess I can do this now. One second. Make myself bigger. What time did you end up getting home? With my delay. Oh yeah, we can keep going into that. So the flight out to Toronto got delayed slightly. My flight in Toronto to DC then got delayed because the Norfolk airport, oh my god, I'm doxing my location, does not have a lot of directs out to like larger airports. So The weather was... Oh my god, Hatsune Miku official. Don't dox yourself, Tyler. I don't fucking care. Anyway, so... If you're right, I'm not late. No, you're fine, JB. You're good. The stream's not over, so you're indeed correct. You are fine. Thank you for checking in. So, yeah, getting out of Toronto was ass because the weather was bad and my flight got delayed by like an hour. Yeah, it would be crazy if people found out his real name was Tyler Baker and he lived in Virginia, yeah. All of the immersion broken on the fucking VTuber. So, yeah, shit delayed my flight by an hour there, so at this point, I'm fucking like 30 minutes to catch my flight in DC. So we land in DC, and the people like in front of me, dropped his middle name, his previous stream too. It's been said. People know my fucking name. It doesn't fucking matter. So the people are like, the airplane pilot's like, yeah. So we know a lot of people have like tight flights because people were asking, like the stewardess is like, are we gonna be leaving soon? We got a flight. So the people in front of me had a flight, and I think the people behind me did. They're like, oh, if you don't have a flight that's at like 10:30. You should let other people get up and get out of the plane so they can make their flights. And who would have fucking thought that no one fucking listened to that shit and every motherfucker stood up? So I had to wait for the entire fucking plane to empty because I was towards the back of the plane. And the people in front of me had to get to like Portugal at like the same time. I don't know if they made their flight. I fucking hope they did. But wild ad timing, I'll wait. Fine. You're broke, boy, just say so. Wow, okay. Well, while we wait, I guess I'm checking Twitter or something. Yeah, Chloe, perfect timing, because I'll be done and then we can watch stuff. If Hazel's not dead. Keep saying don't get... Yes, shouldn't. I thought you were Canadian? No. Not Canadian. What if I'm dead? My condolences, stranger, but you're not allowed to die. Okay, no. Putting Pokemon of all things? Yeah. Look, just buy the cookies, bro. Just fucking buy the cookies. Did you try her awesome cookies? No, I did not.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Titations seem like I hope streams went. Yes, I follow bald people. You're not fully correct. I'm not bald. How dare you? Nice try. Funny guy over here. Close, but not fully correct. You think you're a funny guy? And or girls or anything in between? Not yet. But yeah, we've done 30 seconds left in this fucking ad, and then I can finish the story. Next time where you stream, it's just Pokemon's cookies. Cope? I don't need to cope. Razor's bald who shaved them? Only on my Fugi. And my bulb. That's so I could be exactly like NL. Hi, Sebastian. Okay, we're done. The ads are over. It's not a shaving thing. Stop it, Kurt. Anyway, so yeah. Fuck. So I got into DC with like 30 minutes to get to my flight. Final boarding is 10:30. I'm not off the plane until like 10. And I'm pissed. So me and this couple that are going to Portugal, immediately
A
the
new
second we fucking
sacrifice
hit.
comes to you.
Thank you for the follow, person. I read your name. I won't call your name out. It's based on your name. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah. So we are fucking booking it. Time for bed shot. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah. The most I've ran in a long time while also carrying luggage. Say it? No. That'd be mean. They have the word lurk in their name. It'd be wrong to call them out. But yeah. So there's like people like in the way. I almost knocked over a couple kids, probably an elderly person, but we were like breakneck running. I had to run across the entire fucking DC airport. And then I had to wait on a fucking tram because the two concourses aren't fucking connected. So I'm fucking out of breath waiting. I was like, fuck it. I need a drink. Oh, actually, perfect timing, Ronnie. I did get a Baja Blast. I got a Baja Blast in the airport because there was no water at the fucking vending machine. So I did have a Baja Blast. You're right. On my trip, I had one. So the tram gets there, and I guess a lady was actually going to the same airport as me. So she's like, oh, are you going to such and such? I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, good. I'm like, I don't know if we're going to make it. I didn't know if my luggage was going to make it either because we had just landed. I don't know how luggage works for checked bags with quick transfers like that. But we're sitting there waiting on the tram. There's like elderly people like sitting there like trying to get towards the front. There's a guy complaining that he's got to get to Florida. And I'm like, bro, I've been in the airport since noon JST. I don't want to fucking hear it. If I miss this flight, I'm fucking driving home. Like, out of the fucking way. Like, as the tram's fucking pulling up, there's like people doing like squats and stretches to prepare to fucking run. And I was like, all right, I got to get ready. And then like people like slid out of the fucking way. They're like, more power to you, dude. The doors opened and it was like half of the fucking tram like erupted out of the damn thing. Oh, it was fucking insane. The lady that was going to the same airport as me ran past the gate. She's lucky I'm nice. She's lucky I'm nice because I'm like, yo, it's this one. Because the lights were off in the terminal for like some of the stuff. So it literally looked like the plane had already departed from like our gate. The lights were like fully off and there was like a single person sitting there. I was like, no, it's this one. Come. Like I had to yell at her to pull her back. I caught that flight with like 5 minutes to fucking spare. And somehow my luggage made it on. And then the flight back was fine. And then I got in Norfolk and then I got my stuff. And I got home at like 12 o'clock. And then I stayed up until 3 a.m. and experienced no jet lag. I don't know if Edible or anyone got jet lag, like coming back or anything. I guess if you slept on the plane, it really didn't matter much, but I don't sleep a lot, so the jet lag was non-existent, if it is a thing. He did? Oh, so it actually hit him? Well, my inability to sleep properly paid off then. But yeah, overall, fun trip. Main takeaways. American fast food is better. I will die on this hill. They have fancier burgers that taste good, but that Burger King slop, I will never forgive it. I'm sorry that I ate your only blueberry and cream cheese sandwich, by the way. I hope the strawberry one was equally as good. But that was the only one I saw the entire trip, if it makes you feel better. I'm upset. I'm upset that I couldn't get another one. I went to 7-Eleven multiple times looking for that shit, and I never saw another one the entire fucking time. I'm pissed. How many hours of travel was your return? It was 12 and a half to Toronto, an hour from Toronto to DC, and then in like 45 minutes from DC to Norfolk. So it wasn't horrible, but with all the delays and stuff, it was probably almost 24 hours in the airports and stuff. Well, air quotes 24 hours if you ignore like the time zones and whatnot. Because we got to Tokyo at like noon. Let's see, we were there until my flight at 6, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12-hour flight on top of that, that's 18. 2-hour layover, 19, 20, 1. Yeah, it was about 24 hours. With flights and airports in total and drive back to the house. It was rough, but whatever, I survived. Would I do it again? Yes. Yes, I would. In 2 years, I think we're going back. The no trash can shit's weird, but I dig it. Just bring a fucking book bag. The not being able to dry your hands. That shit was fucking weird. We came across, like, so many bathrooms, just like, yep, wipe your hand on your pants. Or fucking just, like, drip dry them. Like, that shit, even, like, in the Airbnbs we stayed at, it was, like, weird. Like, why is there a sink on the back of the toilet and nowhere to wipe my fucking hands? Also, not a lot of soap. Not a lot of soap. I don't know how I feel about that one either. I don't know. So bring a handkerchief. Jack, they always bring handkerchief. Yeah. Why would I need one in my own house? Why would I need one in my own house? The last Airbnb we stayed at least had a place to hang a towel in the bathroom. Like a hand towel. Every other place, no. We had a fancy-ass bathroom in the Osaka place. Not a damn place. So if when I go back, I'm bringing a fucking handkerchief. Well, I'm fine with, you know, wiping my hands off on my pants. Did you see people with wet hands? Oh yeah. I mean, there was businessmen like washing their hands. Well, that's another thing. Like here, it's like I'm used to like, oh, like 30 seconds, like, you know, soap and like shit, like wash your hands. So even like there, I'm like, I'm letting that shit chill under the water for a bit. It's almost like back here where people like just like turn the water on, their hands get like wet once, and then that's it, and then they move on with their day, and then they're like out. I didn't see them dry their hands off on like their suits or anything, but like, I don't know, man. Can't be bothered to clean towels for people in your own damn house, though. It's come on. I was so that was like the main pop off in the last place because I picked the place that we stayed at in Tokyo on the last like week. I was like, thank God, at least someone heard my cries. It had a regular shower for edible and them who were too tall to do stuff, and it had hand towels. The one thing we wanted. It was great. Type shit. Hotels might be amazing, but they take care of the basics. No, unironically, I liked the Airbnb stuff that we got to experience. It was really cheap for some stuff. Actually, everything but the last place was cheap, but it was good. I still don't think I'd stay at a hotel, especially for where we were. Like, we were in like the heart of Akiba. The place in Osaka was like the hood, but it was $77 a person. I don't care. And I don't remember how much we paid for the first trip leg in Tokyo. I think that was like 100 and some odd bucks. I mean, I'm going to Chicago in a month and a half, and that hotel in itself costs more than I paid for the entirety of staying in Japan. I think that like 4 nights is like $1,000 and some change in Schaumburg. But yeah, other than that, like, definitely bring a fucking handkerchief. You gotta fucking go to fucking Japan. What the fuck? Yeah, glasses. The hotel that you stayed at for free, the first combo breaker that I told you please stay, that had 2 beds because no one wanted to go. I paid for that entire hotel room myself. That was $1,200 the first year. That hotel is not cheap. It's nice, and that's why I like going back to it, though. And we're staying there again this year. That hotel is not cheap at all. It's like 200 some odd bucks a night. I think it's like 250 or something. And if they upgrade my room again, I'm gonna strangle someone. This has nothing to do with the Japan trip, but yeah, I digress. Y'all will hear combo breaker stuff when that happens. But yeah, Japan was fun. I look forward to doing it again. It was weird coming back and using forks. I had Bojangles today and it hit, but something felt different. Using forks and stuff is weird. The portions here are larger. It just doesn't feel the same. they upgrade you, they shouldn't be allowed to charge more. Oh, it had nothing to get with charging more. Leans, fuck it. So, does the air feel different? No, actually, it does not. If I ever have to split with your Razor, it'll be 0, 100? Well, no, because your ass is paying me beforehand, and you ain't staying in the fucking hotel room. So Leans, I booked a hotel room, the same hotel, which I've never had a problem. It's fine. But it's 2 beds and like a living room area with like a pull-out couch that technically seats like 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could more or less have 7 people in the thing. So I rented, it was 2 queens, I think, or 2 doubles in a thing, and I get there to check in, and they give me my keys and stuff, and I go to the room, and I walk in, I'm like, there's only 1 bed. I'm going to have like 5 people sleeping in this room. And I went downstairs, they're like, oh, we upgraded you because you didn't state how many people were coming. I'm like, well, 1, yes I did, but like I wasn't gonna fight them on it. But they're like, oh yeah, we gave you a free upgrade to a nicer room. And I was like, I wanted more sleeping space. We made it work, but I was fucking pissed. I hope it doesn't happen again this year, because I felt bad because I had 3 people on the couch. I slept in the bed. I paid for the fucking hotel room. I don't care. But yeah. Japan fun, I would say go. Even if you don't speak Japanese, you can get by without knowing a fucking ounce Japanese, more or less. Very fun. Bring a handkerchief, bring a backpack, because there's no trash cans. Yeah, overall very fun. I can't wait to go back. But in Tokyo, nah, in fucking anywhere. The only place that had fucking trash cans was the goddamn aquarium. That was the best part. There was trash cans everywhere. It was lovely. Coming back, even the airports didn't really have trash cans, which was funny. Because getting back to like my local airport, I'm like, oh my god, there's like 10 million trash cans like a feet away. And anywhere though, it's been a while. No, they were non-existent glasses. The only trash cans that existed were like next to some vending machines, and that was only for bottles and cans, not for like regular combustibles and stuff. If you went to like a 7-Eleven, you could use their trash cans, but like just carrying stuff around, like just bring a backpack and just ask for a bag and then just use that bag as like a trash bag. That's what I did the entire time. Bring a chief, like Razor, pick him up, like a backpack. Yeah, pick me up, uppies. Yeah, that's it. The stream's over. Homeless? No. Oh, you mean going anywhere? Oh, yeah. I mean, outside of Tokyo, even that wasn't bad. Like, as long as you don't get, like, rural as fuck. Sorry, I'm losing track of stuff glasses. Yeah, as long as you're not, like, really rural, like, for the most part, you're pretty good. Because you really don't have to speak to people, so as long as you don't have to ask for directions or something, you're fucking good. Because I went 3 hours south of Osaka in like the middle of nowhere, and it was clearly different, but I didn't have to talk to anyone, so I kind of figured it out. Your trash when your trash? Yes, it's me. Razor ending soon? Yeah, I'm ending now, actually. I'm just kind of like wanting... Actually, no, I can't end. Cloud's probably not here, but it wouldn't be a Razor stream. Oh, no. Without Scrandle. One for the rodeo. When Cloud's unbanned, we're gonna do a Scrandle stream. So don't you worry. Scrandle stream will occur. Goodbye. Thank you for streaming. Goodbye. Goodbye, Quest. $14 broken heel or a $2 sausage roll. I'm taking this. Why was it that close? It's free for the fans. That pie and it does. Yes. Yes. Fried chicken sharing platter for 26 bucks. I'm eating that myself. And whatever I don't eat, I'm taking home. Oh, this is so much food for 26. Oh my god. It's like 10 pieces of chicken, right? Holy shit. Oh, I thought these were just chicken sandwiches. There's burgers on. Oh my god. That's at least 70. No, that's probably more than that's insane. That's a steal. I'm eating this and I'm not sharing. The rest of it's going home with me. That's vile. Why is there ketchup on the fucking mushy? I hate England so much. Okay, this is easy. Ice cream sandwich. That. On one hand, is it like cream cheese? I'm not eating mushy P-Star. I'm sorry. Like, no, it's cheese. I mean, it's like our hockey puck burger. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm eating the burger. Yeah. We don't know how the burger really looks. Pork rib burger or a sausage roll? Why are you holding it like that? This feels like an easy choice because that looks horrible. Yeah. It does look decent. Okay. This, with mushy peas and curry sauce or tortilla, which like never wins, but recently it's Brazilian food's been popping up. This shit looks good. I don't know why this shit wasn't winning. It never wins, but I'm picking it. But it's been winning lately, see? And it's still winning. Oh my god. Chinese chicken curry, kind of racist. Or more Brazilian food. Toothpaste burger. Green mayo. I'm fucking this up. I'm not gonna lie. I love mayo. It was hard. Does this do it justice, Chloe? I love fucking mayo. Too much mayo? Hell no. Yes, absolutely. Okay. I can't. It looks so good. I've never even had it. How did we? We're going back to that. I'm looking at the price on that one. I know it's fuck all to do with foodie. I've read this every time it's up, but this is a chili chicken wrap that my folks just paid €9 for. Michael Bublé concert. Yeah. Who cringed on that? Who knows? $16 Modelo. Or Brazilian barbecue in Australia. Sure, why not? Another 90. This is actual robbery. I'm so glad it tells you the price and everything in a much better breakdown. You could get two of these. Why did this win? Why did this win? England, Glazers. It doesn't even look good. I chose the green mayo. Yes. No shot the mayo. It might unironically have scared people. It's literally just grilled meat. It's the overabundance of mayo. Maybe, what if that's the only mayo on the sandwich? What if it's just not in? What if they just like drizzled it on top? Reminds me of gravy. It does kind of look like gravy, yeah. Curse you white people. Don't put this on me, Chloe. I picked this one. Curse you British people. My steak is too juicy. I can't believe you, Kerr. You're native. Ah, yes. What am I looking at? Scrandal. Anywho, stream's over. I hope everyone enjoyed 2 full streams. I did not expect there to be 7 hours of Japan content and yapping. Unreal. Not how I expected tonight to go. But we're done. I finished it. I'm happy. Oh, we can do this. Ugh. Yeah, so no more yapping. I have to go back to playing games after this.
What's going on?
Thank you, Quest, for checking in. I don't know when I'm streaming next. I've got to finish some games. I think I told Mara this weekend I might try and finish Pokemon. If possible.
What's going on?
Hi, Sebastian. Thank you for checking in. I've got Sly Cooper to finish. I want to play Ultra Kill. I just got to figure out when all of this is happening. I also know I've been on vacation, but it is my first week back, so I don't know how much I'm gonna stream. We'll see how I feel. Do you feel like it's your first full week back? Yeah, but I would have to be on like the weekend for convenience. Wait, I'll be around. Who the fuck is live? Oh, wait. Play something with you? I mean, we started games that we didn't finish, so we could play Lord with us. When are we finishing Super Mario 64, Chloe? No mention of RuneScape Dragon Wilds. He hates it. Yami, that is on you. When do you want to play that? I want to play that. Would we restart, unironically, with all these updates? Or would we just, like, go in raw? Yeah, if you want to play something, Chloe, just fucking tell me. I'm the one that keeps making all these choices on when we do stuff. No more. It's your turn to make some choices sometimes. Yeah, who's fucking live? Let's see. Lots of people doing fucking art. Goodness gracious. When are we queuing Ancient? Questionable. There's so many people I know are gonna end the second I fucking raid them is the problem here. Or like they're already ending. This fucking sucks. You know what? Fuck it, doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll be around this week sometime. Anywho. We're raiding Ghost. I never get to raid Ghost. Oh yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. I'll be around. Probably not streaming tomorrow. Ghost, yeah, I don't know how long they're gonna be live. I feel like they normally end around this time, but yeah, go say hi to Ghost. They're cute. Okay, yeah, there you go. There's the raid message. Thank you, Mar, for being here. I appreciate. There's your raid message. Enjoy. I see his new glass. He added them. Ooh, I'll have to. But yeah, goodbye, guys. Until next time. I love you all. Goodbye.